means. Now, what you can do is press up. It'll show you the biomes, and this is very helpful for animals and things. But it doesn't help me for my moment-to-moment stuff. I'm fucking directionally challenged. Just fast travel there? Okay, fuck it, let's do that, because I'm just gonna get fucking lost. Alright. Yeah, Wolverine's gonna be awesome. I mean, if they can get that to align anywhere close to Deadpool 3, which is the next time we see Wolverine, to be great. We do need to see a bit of gameplay from it. I just wish Sony were in a better situation where they would do proper, like, E3 and all that, you know, just something. I hate this waiting, and everyone thought there was going to be another state of play or whatever, or showcase by now, and it didn't happen. Like, it's all, like, fair enough, it keeps you on your edge and keeps you excited and waiting, but it also feels really disappointing that I know 23 games coming from Xbox, and I know about 2 that's coming from PlayStation. And yeah, like I said, it's exciting that we know these teams are busy. It's not like they're resting on the laurels, but it sure feels like there's a massive shake-up, and the message is all wanky right now. A little bit of wanky. Alright, our patrol Silkwoods. Now it's way over there. Okay, no it's not. Nice. Alright, let's get going. So you can put your weapon away whenever you want, which is nice. I know most games do that, but this game really benefits from it because you just get a full view of the forest. They really want you to just get acclimated and comfortable with the jungle. Yeah, where you're kind of feeling it out for yourself. And it's really well done. Like, you can climb on anything, and there's bouncy leaves that'll take you up, and there's vines that'll take you up, and then there's ones that'll break your fall and that. Like, it's really well done. I can't quite, and these ones like speed you up as well. You run through them and they speed you up. I can't quite shake the Far Cry Primal stuff, you know? I just can't. And it's not meant as a bad thing, it's just I can feel it. Like, let's see, could we get up here? Probably, huh? Yeah, we can. Alright, see? So that's kind of cool. And then these will take you up. They're almost like the little things from Half-Life. Little spitters. There's even goodies up here as well. And some of this stuff will have you do a bit of an obnoxious little QTE where you have to hold it down in precise motion, but you can turn that off, and that's what I've done. Yeah, it might feel like a cop-out, and I think it does punish me a little bit. I don't get like a pristine version of it or whatever. But trust me, like, it was after the 3rd attempt, it was getting on my tits. And yeah, it's a patience thing, and yeah, it's my issue. But honestly, it's going to discourage me from ever looting at all if you're going to make me do this kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. There's definitely opportunity. Like, for the big heavy hitters we know so far for next year are things like Dragon Age 4. Now, most people might not be into Dragon Age, but it's pretty big. It's up there with Witcher. You know, this is BioWare at their best. And then obviously Hellblade 2, everybody's been waiting for that one. And Avowed, the new kind of Skyrim killer from the Obsidian guys. About you, Outer Worlds and South Park and Fallout New Vegas. I wouldn't expect Fable till 2025 or more, you know. But yeah, they've got a lot coming for sure. And yeah, this Wu-Tang Clan game will be very interesting. And then we got Star Wars Outlaws as well. That's going to be big. But like most fucking Star Wars games, for whatever reason, they're unleashing them early, and then everyone's forgetting about them. Like, Jeff Keighley fucking put Star Wars Survivor in the hype trailer for the Game Awards tonight. It didn't get any nominations. It's like, oh, we snubbed it, sorry, completely forgot about it, here, stick it in the trailer. I think it's one of the best games of the year. Like, it was rivaling for my game of the year. Now this one, I don't know.
Look at this place.
Like, I think what Assassin's Creed Mirage did for Assassin's Creed can't be understated. It was great. It was desperately needed. But next year they'll have Assassin's Creed Dynasty, their samurai game. And then Sony side, Ghost of Tsushima 2 is probably still a couple of years away. Yeah, they've got a lot cooking for sure. We know their live service stuff, but they've pulled away from that. Naughty Dog have so much coming, but now I think they've now pushed things and moved their, their plans around to go full gung-ho for The Last of Us Part 3, which is fine, but they already have like this Strays Cross coming, a new IP, first person, and then Factions, it's all but dead. Factions is pretty much dead. Anyone holding on for that, I mean, surprise me, maybe it's still alive, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think they want to go straight to Last of Us Part 3 because of the show's success. It was always planned, but now it's like, you know, It's huge. It's huge. Alright, let's start a little
But what else?
investigation. Gonna put 2 and 2 together.
No.
No? Okay. So yeah, I'd say Sony, like, I'd say for next year, their biggest game, I'd say for next year, unless Wolverine, if Wolverine doesn't show, I'd say it will be the God of War Ragnarok spin-off game, Project Giant. I'd say, because that's kind of short and sweet, and they've been working on it quite some time. They basically just were in the middle of making that. This is this precision thing they got going on. It's okay. It's not like annoying or anything. But let's see. How do can I unlock that? Oh, so you get the key first. Is that it? Okay, cool. We're learning. But yeah, interesting times for sure. Was it on a timer? Oh no, you have to wait for it. And then can you fuck yourself over? Probably. Oh, it's actually on a timer. Okay, cool.
Anyone copy? Come in.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have some incredible years of gaming. Maybe Pragmata. Yeah. I would be down to see that. It looks exciting. I'm nearly sure we saw a little bit of gameplay for that. It wasn't that exciting looking. It's another kind of third-person shootery thing. I swear we saw something. And then like Death Stranding 2. Like what is the hype level for that? Because for me, I am excited. That game did not gel with me at all for a long time, right? I was like, this is just Amazon Simulator and sneaking bullshit. You've taken half of the things I desperately hate out of video games and turned them into huge things. And then when I realized that I didn't need to sneak and I let the biblical ink ghost catch me, it turned into Metal Gear Solid 5 where I'm shooting these amazing monstrosities. And I was like, wow, this is exactly what I wanted. So more of that, please. Less of the celebrity nonsense while we're being an Amazon delivery driver. Honestly, as much as it would hurt that game, I think he needs to dial that back to like a 1. You know, if the first game was 10, dial the delivery stuff back to 1, because it doesn't even need a sequel anyway. If anyone's played that game on the hour-and-a-half ending, which I did, I sat there on the fucking beach, it doesn't really even need a sequel. Like it had kind of answered so many questions, some good bosses and that. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. It would seem weird for us to go back and do deliveries when we now have these incredible, like, world-changing events that have happened. But we'll see. You know, Kojima, he is a visionary, but the man has always been and always will be a movie buff, a massive movie fan. So this is why, going back to Metal Gear and everything he's done has been inspired by movies. He grew up as you know, a movie fanatic as a kid. One of his favorites of all time is The Great Escape. That's what he based Metal Gear on. And then obviously so on and so on. Even to this day, he still watches nearly every movie that comes out and reviews them on Twitter. And it's very telling. If he gives you a long list, he enjoyed it and he gives you a full review. But with the Marvels, he just said, went to see the Marvels. And that is it. That was the whole tweet. That's all you need to say. Getting a small one-sentence answer from Kojima is the same as getting blocked. Right? Well, that guy's actually gone from Platinum. But yeah, and then Capcom said that obviously they're going to make more remakes. So I still think that Dino Crisis is closer than we think. So that'd be cool. But it's one of those things that's slowly building up in hype for wanting it. And I'm like, half the people who get it won't even know what they want. Because, you know, it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs and it's wonderful. I love Dino Crisis, but I don't think it's going to stand on its 2 legs as well as like Resident Evil 2 does. I think that's their best remake. 4 probably edges it out, but still, like, I think 2 was far more important. Alright, maybe over here. I'm not great at looking at clues and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it is the tree, is it? Okay. It's Linky the Stinky.
RDA aircraft gets attacked midair, takes damage. Parts.
It's going to be a very interesting year.
Something
and then, like, you know, Cyberpunk is done. They're working on Cyberpunk 2, Project Orion, and then The Witcher 4, which is Project Polaris. But they also have a Witcher remake. We might see that next year. I don't know. We'll see. The Witcher 1 desperate needs a remake. Oh my god.
But what else?
The Ikran. So maybe the Ikran carried people off or something? Let me see. We're doing a little investigation here. Sorry, I'm just kind of having fun, just thinking about next year, you know?
Doesn't look right.
Alright. You don't look right. At least she's honest. We got it over here.
Hunter calls Ikran. RDA
Ikran.
sees it, tries to
It spoke of banshees before, so maybe I wonder what the banshee is.
both take off.
Is the banshee the helicopter? Yeah, Wolverine. Like, it's only have a lot coming. But they're resting on their laurels too, and that's what I worry about. Just because we don't know that the game's coming doesn't mean they don't have stuff coming, because they do. They absolutely do.
I wonder if.
But I want to see, like, as you said, I want to see Uncharted brought back. Like, give it to a separate studio. And I want to see Infamous. I want to see Infamous. And then obviously there's Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, and Astrobot, and all this as well. Like, come on now. Wake up. You're resting on your IPs.
I think we've covered everything.
I think they're just so desperately focused on selling PS5s now. It's unbelievable. Half of them are just walking out the door. They're forgetting to give us stuff to play. When you spend this much time wasted on the COVID and all that shit,
I wish Neon could have
I feel like we need a refresh or start again.
Takes real action over
I haven't quite had that wow moment since Demon Souls.
Even when after that aircraft.
Spider-Man was a different type of wow moment. Wasn't quite graphically wow, but momentum, action, feeling of power. Yeah.
The rest of the aircraft.
Nothing's coming quite close to that.
I picked up a scent.
It's kind of spoilery, but that bit near the end, that last suit, if you know what I mean, that to me was a Game of the Year moment. Not the ending. The ending of Spider-Man 2 left me so very wanting. I'm not even talking about DLC. I'm not even talking about a sequel. I'm just talking about, because this constant Marvel sequel baiting shit has led to unfinished shitty movies, and it's now affecting the Marvel games as well. They're just playing it safe. Same with God of War, Spider-Man, the whole lot of them. They're so afraid to have a great ending story with real repercussions, you know? Like, if you look at where Spider-Man 2 started and Spider-Man 2 ended, what's the difference? What's the difference? There is none. They've gone through this incredible story, but nothing's changed. Everybody's still there. Even the bad guys are in the same position. Like, what the fuck? Strong enemies. There's also markings around their tags. The enemies pose too much of a challenge. Avoid them so you improve your gear. Okay, we'll see about that. So you can use the Navi vision to tag just like Far Cry binoculars. And then it'll also show the weak points like this shit here. I was hoping to get his weak point. Let me switch over. How do I switch over? How do I switch over? Ah, fuckers. This game really does get in its way, like every single Ubisoft game. Like I was trying to, I had a timer to get back to something. I tried everything. You saw me switch over, I didn't do it. How do I switch over? You fucking wankers. Maybe you can't. You have to go in here. I don't want the heavy bow right now. I want the other bow. I get fucking stuffed. I swear, video games, man, half the challenge is getting out of the way of the developers' nonsense that they put in their games. It's like, hello, sir. Are you enjoying our game? We're gonna fuck with you now. It's like, damn. I think this is going back to where we started. Bloody annoying. They're all the same. The obsessive objective markers and 10,000 quests at once. Just chill. Chill. Let the player just play. I'd rather just turn off all objective markers and turn off all quests and everything. Let me just enjoy this beautiful world. Because clearly the devs themselves need to sit back and enjoy it too. They've made something quite beautiful here. It wouldn't kill you to just relax, relax. I have to go through 17 menus to change my bow. Relax. It's okay. You made a great game. You must just relax.
There they are.
Breathe in this accomplishment. Everything has to be rushed. How do you stop the reinforcements? That's what I want to know. I got reinforcements coming. I guess this is what they want you to do. They want you to like get out your... Start putting some bombs down and shit. Oh shit. Who are they? Why are they fighting? Who are they fighting? There's this funny bit in the game where we picked up the assault weapon and the Seren 2 was staring at the wall, or the, I wish at the wall, or staring at the gun. Oh, you just pick it up normally, okay. As if they were looking at a new skin in Call of Duty. It was so telling, you know. And in this moment, because I picked up a new weapon, I could not move out of that animation. And what do you think happened after me sitting in a 5-second animation while I'm being shot at? Cyber died. Cyber died out of no fault of my own. Because I was supposed to pick the gun up and turn around and shoot them with it. But they decided that somebody on the team probably worked at Call of Duty at one point or another. Honestly, let's just fucking call it as it is. 70% of the fucking video game industry has probably worked on a Call of Duty at one point or another. And that kind of says all you need to know. We got far, far too many long-term goddamn bullshit games and series that genuinely need to die the fuck off. Assassin's Creed needs a break like a hole in the head, and Call of Duty needs to go, just go away. There's not been an ounce of creativity coming out of Activision since then, you know. But I'm hoping that's where Xbox comes in. Like, we've got High Moon Studios, used to work on Transformer games and loads of other games as well. You got Toys for Bob, they worked on Crash Bandicoot, Skylanders, so much stuff. Vicarious Visions, Raven Software, they used to work on beautiful FPSs, single player FPSs. Oh my god, there's honest to god, right now, there's over 15 studios working on, you know, an Assassin's Creed game, and 15 working on a fucking Call of Duty, you know, between outsourcing and then internal. And it's just such a waste. Because yeah, Call of Duty makes the money, and yeah, it's got a lot going on, but it's also the same rinse and repeat shit with a different skin on it. Next year is Black Ops Gulf War. Black Ops 6, my friend. Black Ops 6, and now we're on the 3rd remake of an already fucking series in the Modern Warfare series, instead of just doing a whole new trilogy. But hey, who am I to fucking bother my arse to want new things and speak out about it? While these idiots just buy it up. For everyone who complained about Modern Warfare 3, it's top selling. They're sitting there, they're eating, they're getting their ass fucking handed to them and saying thank you Activision, please sir, can I have some more? It's crazy. Now, I mean, I'm playing another fucking Far Cry clone in Avatar World, I get that, and I will play more Assassin's Creed, so I know I'm part of the problem. But, and I get that some people will only buy FIFA once a year, you know, that's the one game, or Call of Duty. That's it. That's the entire thing they play. Or even, you know, wrestling or a sports game, right? And I understand that. That's fine. That's what they're there for. But you gotta expect more. Do you think these people won't just buy it if it came out every 2 years instead of every year? Well, no. It's just pure greed. So this is my favorite part of the game. Let's see. Can I have this? This might be just a bomb. Some of these are not friendly. Might be like a bomb to set them off or something. No. Oh yeah, it is. Look. Oh shit, they're coming after me. Nice. So yeah, I'm having fun with this, absolutely. But it can see it's getting in its own way a little bit there. Once again, just over-reliance on old systems as if they're just so afraid. Assassin's Creed Unity was a massive turning point in the entirety of Ubisoft. For the worse. Like, it was a valuable lesson to learn, but what it did is it turned them into a reactionary, skittish developer. They're not taking chances anymore. They're not doing things different. It was all because Unity needed another year, you know? And I hate to see it because there is a side of Ubisoft. I've been playing Ubisoft games, oh my god, 20 years plus, I'd say. We're talking about the original fucking Assassin's Creed. Prince of Persia, Rayman. Like, I have been around, my friend, and I know the beauty that Ubisoft still have, and they'll never get back to that moment unless they do something about the management. And that management includes Yves Guillemot, you know. The little Frenchman has had his time.
Thank you.
And he's done his thing, but it is time. You can use guns on this stuff, but you'll lose the pristine kill. So this one got called Viper Wolf. Cool. Nice. I didn't find the big invisible one. I'm scared of that one. You can see the way they kind of glow in the dark. Everything glows in the dark, see? There's so much love put into this game. It is just like the movie. If you think it's just a simple lump of paint. And I was right. I do remember an old Avatar game back when it first came out, like in the 2010s. And it was half decent as well, just like that King Kong game, which I think was also Ubisoft. There's a lot of hard workers in that studio. They just need the love and the trust, you know. Hello. Like back when they had the UB Art engine, Valiant Hearts, this gorgeous hand-painted story, really sad about World War One, you know. And obviously Rayman doing his thing. Rayman to me is up there with Mario and Sonic and Crash and Spyro. But for the love of God, will you give him the budget, you know, that kind of way? But, you know, Michel Ancel is pretty much gone. Which seems really mean that they're doing a 20th anniversary for Beyond Good and Evil next year. When that team is gone and we don't even know if Beyond Good and Evil 2 will even exist anymore. It's a great series, but there's a very good reason why the second game hasn't. It has direction, but it's what happens when you let a visionary off the leash, you know? This is why, like, Metal Gear Solid 5 took fucking 10 years to make, and still when he left Konami, he said that game wasn't finished. Like, we love our visionaries, we love that these are the important people that add a certain level of genius. Today I'm not getting pristine there. Interesting. I have to figure that out. It's because I took away the thing. Little mini game. But yeah, there's a lot of them right there. Ken Levine was another one. Yeah, Michel Ancel, Hideo Kojima. There's a lot of people out there, and they just need they don't need a handler. They just need I don't know. Give them as much budget as they want, but you need to rein it in a little bit. And can true creativity flourish when it's being, you know, kind of monitored like that? I don't know. That's a good question. It's tough because most of us. We won't know about these games, so some of them are in development 8 years, 10 years, and we don't know about it, and that's fine, but you try keeping a team fed and happy and proper wages and proper everything for 10 years without anything to show for a kind of thing, you know, that kind of way. That shows unbelievable amount of faith. You know, it's okay if you're a proven entity like CD Projekt Red or you know, Rockstar or something. Like Rockstar, they have no problem doing that because they're like, well, we're going to make, you know, 1.5 billion when GTA 6 comes out in the first weekend or whatever. You know that's coming. But not every team has that. So that's where things like PS Plus and Game Pass come in. People like shit on that. They're like, oh, you've turned it into Netflix. There's no value in gaming. I'm like, are you sure about that? As we break every record, every new game that comes back in the series breaks every new record. There's more people playing games than ever. That's nonsense. Like, do I think it's going to be harmful in the long run? Absolutely. But we're talking 10 years down the line. Like, look at the fall of Netflix right now. And that's not because of Netflix itself. You're stupid enough to realize that it's because of bad business practices. That's what it is. It's not because everything's on rental now. We had Gamefly. We had Netflix as even a rental service. All that stuff has existed for the longest time. These are different pricing models to help people with different, you know, disposable income models. Some people have $20 to their name for months, you know, or weeks. Other people, you know, they blow their nose in $20. Here's one of the home trees. So a lot of these home trees are related to each of the different tribes. So this is why I love this at nighttime. Like, it really comes alive. Look at the different planets. You'd almost think you're at like prehistoric Earth for a while, but you're not. I do like the movement. I do like a lot of what's going on here. It's been a long time since I played Far Cry Primal, so it's scratching that itch. They've done a really nice job. I'd say, like, if you were a true Avatar super fan, you would even love this more. Like for me, I'm definitely enjoy those movies. I haven't seen the second one yet, but the first one was great. It was one of those weird poster kids for 3D so it kind of came at a weird time. Look at this, so pretty. It feels like you're on acid. So yeah, there's no really right way of fixing this stuff because those guys have to make a lot of hard choices for sure. Choices that we wouldn't even begin to understand. But it sure seems like they make a lot of foolish choices as well in between. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright. You can destroy those choppers, choppers that bring in the coppers, that bring in the reinforcements, but I don't think we're that strong yet. I was able to do it maybe with the explosive arrow or something. I don't want like any of these companies to go away. I just want them to do better. You know, being better, that's kind of goes with the territory if you treat your employees properly and you have the right choices and the right leadership. So I don't want Ubisoft to go away. I don't want Activision to go away. Like, they've done a lot of stupid shit in the past, all of them. But no one's innocent in this stuff. But we can do better as people. A happy team will make a great game, always. Like, years from now, we'll hear about what happened with Gollum, you know, and what happened with other games, Walking Dead, Destiny, and all that. There's always a great story behind shitty games. Usually better than the game itself.
A little Zacru cheese would go well with this.
What I would say about this is it has the vibe of almost like pre-knowing where everything is inside of these. I just don't know. I mean, we're just starting, you know. So it's this thing of like, go back. She's in the council room of the home tree. I'm like, I've never been there before. This is like we're just being introduced to this new tribe. So yeah, it's got that. All developers fall into that hole, and I urge them to just take a breath away from your game for a second. It's I call it bubble development. It's when they're so used to running around and etching every little piece of this gorgeous place that they know where this person is. They know where your fucking council room is. How the fuck would I know? I just started. So it's something that you gotta familiarize yourself with, but it sure feels a little bit obtuse at the start. Just saying, it'd be a lot easier if you just kind of had an objective in the map. Because this kind of shit is not good enough because you're forcing me to just run into a wall. Like Horizon had a similar issue. It was like, here's your objective, and you find out it's just a road, and then you're on that road, and you're like, this is the most piecemeal GPS looking ass shit, you know. It's not for me. Anyway, get to the chopper, exactly. And steal and sell it, absolutely. Any plans for the weekend yourself? I don't know if you guys are getting the amount of rain that we are. Probably more snow. Yeah, there was a little bit of gameplay from Pragmata 5 months ago. Turn a little bit. I still think Pragmata might be deep down in disguise.
That connection must be nurtured. Share with the clan.
Dragon's Dogma 2 as well.
Their needs. They will notice.
Busy.
Share with you in return. You will see no more loneliness, child. This is what it means to be home.
Oh, yeah, she's cool. Kind of reminds me of Drunk Auntie. Oh, these are community challenges. Okay, so you can kind of each clan will have a favoritism, you know. So you can build up your loyalty to them by basically giving offerings and that. Right, where'd that other chick go? I want to do this one. Track. And then it tracked it differently. I'm just going fast travel to it, honestly. Let's just cut out the bullshit. I can't find my way around even in a normal world. No, it just brought me to the start of it. It's way up there. How the piss flaps do I get up there? I am directionally challenged as is. Trust me. I'm left scratching my head half the time.
She said she could dive from the wood sprite arches all the way into the water.
We gotta be getting our Ikram soon enough. That's all I want. I want to fly around. There's a certain majesty about this game. I can't wait to get out there. I know it's waiting for me. Alright, where are you, bitch? Why does it disappear? You had a little tiny blip. Disappear. Is this? Oh, there we go. See, that's why it disappeared. She's right there. I'm sorry, I'm so directionally challenged. I'm sorry. It's not the game's fault, it's me.
The rainforest was theirs.
I'm stupid.
once.
Snowed 2 days straight. Damn.
Is
Ready
this
for
nest
2
all
guys.
that
Oh
remains?
shit. Do you guys have any snow plows or
And
anything?
with so many kingo here,
Over here they go crazy. Start
Our homes
all
are ruins.
ordering like salt from Poland and all these salt mines.
See? Our
Try and
queen
grit the
cares
road.
for them, protects them. She is born knowing what to do, how to lead.
It's like communicating with the
Knows where
whole
she
planet.
belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them.
I like their connection to
saying
nature.
them,
It's not like hippie bullshit either, you know.
her love was enough. It's all right.
Yeah, I always like to start the
Alright.
new year with
Kingo
something
are
something
peaceful
big
by
and
nature,
something
but they are
impressive.
not docile when
Want to
facing
do
a
a
threat.
playthrough of
Their sting is sharp.
Final Fantasy
And
7
they
remake
swarm
before
as one.
Rebirth comes out too. Busy, busy,
We
busy.
must
I like it.
find our sting.
Whenever Star Wars Outlaws comes out,
is asking for him.
I
He's
will
not back.
do a giveaway for that.
We need to talk.
Weekend's supposed to get warmer.
You
Nice.
don't have to.
The White Beauty.
can
Oh,
find him.
I love a bit of snow
People
too.
need their side.
It does
Here,
hold you back a bit.
I'll deal with this.
Yeah, so they don't
Let
really
me go
trust
with
us
her. You
because
helped
we
me
were raised
before.
by the
I'll help you
RDA.
now. Stay where you're needed.
We're trying to get
But
re in
I'm
touch
alone.
with our clan. These are the Weavers. We'll probably meet a lot more. I doubt Levant got to do it Way of the Water because this would have been in development. You know how these things are, 2+ years, 3 years. And no one ever knew when he was going to put out
There
that
is a
fucking
hunting camp
second
nearby.
movie.
Vifilu is likely to start her search for E2 there.
E2. Alright. The Missing Hunter. I just want my Ikran. Looks like we'll be landing here. This is like a fashioned landing pad, helipad. Kinglore. Cool. So that's what that thing is, like a little moth. Nice. Yeah, performance-wise, it's been pretty good. A few little stutters here. It also defaulted to quality, so I think they did that on purpose. The last couple of games have been doing that, and as soon as you move over to performance, you start to see the little frame rate dips. So they're hiding that, you know, because on PlayStation 5, you can go into your actual profile settings and set up your defaults, you know, and sometimes like default for difficulty if you want to leave it on easy, defaults for subtitles, and default for performance mode, and that's what I do. So it stops me having to dig through 27,000 fucking different settings. I just want always to be on performance mode. So if a game supersedes that and switches it to their default, what the fuck's the point of the settings? So clearly something's up there. So they're obviously hiding that, you know. But what game is perfectly, you know, it's just not. Nothing's perfect anymore. Like Spider-Man 2, holding on for dear life sometimes. It's like, Jesus. And the problem is, when you've got a game that's like 99% there, you are going to hyperfixate on that 1% of bullshit. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make you hate on the game or anything, but you're still kind of like, damn, I wish I didn't have to see that kind of part, you know, or a bug or whatever. Whereas if a game is like completely buggy and it's doing its own thing, you almost sort of weirdly accept that type of stuff. You're like, oh, fuck it. Because I'll take a few bugs in a game. I don't give a shit. I'll laugh them off. It's funny. I think it just comes down to expectations as well. Like, I had low expectations for RoboCop, and they completely blew it out of the water, you know, and exceeded all of them. It's a wonderful game. And then AA as well, so you're a little bit more, you know, nice about it. But when you start playing these AAA games, you expect greatness. You get it at a cost. Yeah, you're gonna kind of shit on it. And I think we need to do away with the concept of AA and AAA and all that. To me, I use it for a certain level of quality, but in reality, it's a gauge for budget, really, you know. I think, yeah, when we think about it, we think quality. We think of the type of studio it comes from, you know. I like how bouncy it is. Looks like there might be some kind of a grapple hook as well, because I've noticed that there's certain things that it looks like you can grab onto them really far away on. That's a bit odd. But yeah, Fortnite's now moving into a massive Roblox style thing where they're going to have multiple games inside of games. One of them being Rocket Racing from the Rocket League guys, so Mario Kart, Rocket League, and also Lego Fortnite in a $1 billion collaboration between toys and figures and everything else in between. Huge. So we might try that later. Everyone's saying it's kind of like Lego Worlds, Minecraft Dungeons. The High Looms. This is another little camp.
You are the young Sarantu I heard so much about. Please come. Hello, my
The accents really sound authentic, so I'm really hoping that they've hired voice actors from a lot of different cultures. The Na'vi themselves, even with them being blue aliens, they do give me a kind of a Native American or African tribe vibe, you know. So I'm really hoping that they're hiring the appropriate people instead of being disingenuous about it.
I'd be happy to.
Tomorrow's sunny, maybe I'll do a little hike. Yeah, oh, just mind yourself. I hope you do. I hope you get your hike in, because you've been dying for that. You need to create like a fake, like VR hiking stairmaster in your room or something, in your home. So you can just put the goggles on and go for a hike. Get your full hiking gear on and your little tent poles and yeah.
Shell fruit and crimson mushrooms. Sounds simple enough.
Simple recipes are often the trickiest ones to master.
Nice. These are mainly just first-time quests where they're teaching us the cooking, teaching us the hunting, the usual stuff where you're kind of like, all right, let's get to the meat. So they're gonna tease us until we get our ikran.
Still, there are some exceptional specimens to be found if you look hard enough. Follow my instructions.
Alright. I will find your stuff. Camp is east of the Tangled Lake. See, that's the kind of stuff I don't like. It's enough. A meal and a memory. I wonder if that's separate. Gather superior. So that might be different. Hold on now. Hold the fuck on. Quest available. I think that's a different quest. I just want to do this one. We'll stick to the main quest for now, because I'll have 75,000. Quest can't be completed at the moment. Can you progress in other quests? Okay. Yeah. Camp is the east. Alright. I think I just spoke to the wrong person. For some reason they highlight where to go, don't highlight the person's fucking name. Just saying. Alright, they're a little bit slow on when to tell me what someone's name is. Alright, what's your name? Okay, you can't both be called the same thing. How are you, Snap? What's your name? Cooking. It's a person. Cooking station. Now, who's this person here? Alright, fuck you then. Maybe they're up here somewhere. Just walked in the fire. Walk into the fire. Yeah, you see that? We could have wasted another hour there on another fucking.
Ah, the Sarantu. Lure said something about wanting to.
Traveler, come.
Are you the right guy? I need to find the right person. Come on, show me your name. It's too delayed to show me their name. Fifilu. Are you Fifilu? Tell me your fucking name. Ah.
Traveler, come. You might find this interesting.
Yeah, they're getting in their own way here. It's not that difficult to just fucking tell me who I'm looking for.
Must find her own.
What's your name? There you were. Thank fuck. See, we could have done 4 different quests there by accident.
Only to help.
Or to check on me. Etua sent you.
Ah.
She wants to ensure
Stop.
I don't tell
Just getting in their own way. And what it does is it kind of breaks the immersion every time you're fucking around with shit like that. Just chill. Just relax. Put the fucking names on their head.
One day.
And put a little marker on their head or something.
We are not fighters, and I worry.
Do you think I'm going to be able to recognize Navi from each other?
What happened?
The Sky people creep ever closer, so we push back. It's just the three of us to stay out of sight from Gatna.
I can definitely feel hour 1 to hour 10 of this game is going to be a night and day difference.
We get home, we
You'll feel like a Navi yourself. But for now, it has its awkwardness.
He needs me. I must go.
I could come with you.
I'm retracing our steps.
I've seen this with games before. It's almost like backwards development, you know.
Maybe he and Zome are closer than
Some of the really great developers will do that and then go back and rethink the tutorial and the intro so it has more oomph and it gets to the point. I love that. I've seen that with Rockstar. I've seen that with Bloodborne. Especially if you've seen early access, you're like, oh, you completely changed that intro around. The day before is actually out. Great. There's so many games out, like Born of Bread as well. I can't breathe. And the Fortnite stuff as well, which I know seems silly, but trust me, those things you want to be on the ground floor on. Okay. So now we're looking for these. Our hideout is the bottom of the hill and north of the High Loom camp. Alright, so directly behind me. Nice. Yeah, I'm not digging this thing. Oh, it actually stays on the map. Is that a bug? I swear that didn't stay on the map before. Alright, that helps a little bit. Honestly, it's just getting used to their thought process. But I have definitely missed a lot of stuff. Alright. I am not getting down there without breaking my ass. These leaves themselves are ones that are meant to break your fall. Let's try that out. Now, we could just die here, but sure. This is what it is. Let me see. So you're meant to jump and fall on the leaves, and it just kind of breaks your fall on the way down. Okay. Maybe, yeah. I think I did it right. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Okay. I am enjoying this. And it actually, weirdly enough, it also, in another way, reminds me of Far Cry Primal, which was also a game that started off with unbelievable awkwardness as well. Do you remember trying to learn, like, as they spoke in that unusual language, and you're like, I'm not gonna listen to half of this, am I? That kind of way, like, it can be very, very dangerous. You can isolate an audience very quick. Like, it's one thing listening to Japanese in a Japanese game, but it's another. Oh shit! You know, see the RDA here. It's another with made-up languages or old extinct languages that just can take you out of the moment. The Mender's Cave, but it's full of fucking RDA. But I'm really enjoying it. It has a kind of a both comfortable and separate feel to it. Comfortable in the sense of, oh, you son of a bitch! He instantly shot one bullet of arson. We gotta do something about that. That's crazy how much damage I take. And then it's over. These guys are fast combat mechs. It's not that easy to hit them, but when you do, they take a lot of damage. The reason why it's so strong against the mech is because we are 10 foot tall, and each arrow is like a spear. If you've ever seen the movie. So if you think like, wow, these arrows are too strong, trust me, it's not quite what you're thinking. Let's do that. Food is an important necessity in the game, so we'll have to do a lot of cooking because it deals with energy, and energy is related to your health, you know. Think of it like Aloy's pouch, her health pouch from Horizon. I know I keep comparing to Horizon, but don't hate me for that. There's a reason for that. It's you know, the dense jungle, the tribal aspect. There's a lot there. The female character as well. You can pick a male Navi if you want. You can make your own Navi. Now, there's only like 5 or so options of like hair and face and all that. So, you know, it's character creation, but it's not really. But it's fine. I mean, they tried, you know. It's better than nothing. I just don't know how they found the time to get all this out. Like, it's incredible. I can't believe they're working on 4 other games. It's impressive. Really, really impressive. Definitely one of Ubisoft's best developers right now. Obviously, probably Ubisoft themselves are probably helping with this too. Like, nothing comes out of Ubisoft until it's touched every single hand of every dev. That's both a good thing and a bad thing. Alright, what are we're looking for our missing hunter. Nice. Yeah, honestly, the amount of lore in this game, like, even if you were an Avatar superfan, you wouldn't know the half of it. I do think that there's that much love put into the world. Everything has like such a unique name that there must be some kind of a lore book out there. And honestly, in the world of old past video games, when we got chunky manuals, it would have told us half the stuff in the manual, and it's just something that is desperately missed in modern games. Like, we do have the Hunter's Guide, and I'm very grateful for that. Someone has definitely put a lot of time into that, but I'm just not gonna... when I'm in the game, I want to play the game. I don't want to be looking at walls of text. What we used to do with manuals back in the day was you would read them on the car ride home. You'd read them under your blankets at night, you know, getting excited to play the game, but you can't because it's too late, you know. It's too late at night, you have to go to sleep. But you just be giddy with excitement to play a game. And that would be your kind of way of reading up and get adjusted. And obviously you can do that online now. But, yeah, it's a different world, man. We want... If we could download the information, we would. None of us have the time to just, especially not me, to just drink that stuff in anymore. Hell yeah! Hey Kaz, how's it going, bro? You're sitting on this, hitting my nostalgia, right? I used to love doing that. Oh my god! Do you ever get that feeling when you're so excited to play a game, where you just want to take a piss? You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna pee myself with excitement. You used to play hide and seek with your friends,
looks like the
and
place.
You'd be fucking. Be like, I found the perfect hiding spot, but now all of a sudden I got the nervous
I wonder if...
bladder. It's like, do I piss myself and win the game, or run to the jacks? Run to the toilet. How you doing, Kaz?
That's not it.
Have you been playing anything cool lately? I think a lot of people have been jumping on that
Not it.
Lethal Company. I have not played that yet. I wonder if it's any good. People are kind of calling it Among Us and that, and I'm like, oh, okay, calm down. Not everything is in Among Us. These darn kids and they're Among Us. Among Us. Right. I'm not great at investigations.
No, not... But what else?
But what else? Would it not be the bow where it came from, no?
And not be fought with RDA. Not be skills were winning. But then their bow broke. Had to flee.
I was right.
Maybe it's linked to...
This one's fun. It's basically Avatar and Far Cry Primal.
Don't think so.
Maybe it is. Broken all my pots.
You stopped here. Someone or something interrupted him before he could eat. Maybe
it's not quite Witcher 3 investigation, but they're trying.
An Ikran fought in this cave. Its
Ikran. We haven't got ours yet. We'll be able to fly around on one. I think that'll be huge.
They fought the RDA. They got trapped in the cave, but escaped up there. Is that Ikran blood? A scent trail to follow.
Let's go! Yeah, I always have a memory. I don't know why it brings me back to Pokemon, but the early Pokemon games, I used to save up every stitch of pocket money I had.
RDA. I'd better hurry.
Oh shit, things are gonna go down. That's a health basket. Let's go! Where are you bastards? This is the scent of the fallen Ikran, I think. Got some covering spots here. Maybe there's gonna be a battle. I always seem to find the way to go. Track the wounded Ikran. Oh, it's flying away. You see, can we get up here maybe? I swear to God, that's so Half-Life, it's crazy. Except it was a giant, fucking nasty, eating amorphous blob. Nice. See what I'm saying? They really do want you to kind of use nature. It's not your typical like seagull bird poop at every ledge, or you know, like other games, or rope that's everywhere. You kind of just have to feel it out. I like it. Clever idea. Just like the movie. Where are you, buddy? Alright. Still pretty early on.
Lost the scent.
Ah, bollocks. How did you lose the scent? These all want to fight me? Bring it, you little shits. Want some of this? Huh? Stab you. These things, well. I'll destroy you all. Damn, they're tough hombres, aren't they? What are you doing? He's guarded? Like a little turtle or something, eh? Hmm? Ah! What do you expect now, eh, bitch? That's right. Sorry. Now the meat is ruined. They are like little turtles. Yeah, now you're running, huh? Now you're running. I miss those old manuals in games. But I have noticed some developers are trying one-hit kill because we got them in the weak spot. If you buy games from limited run, which, as you can imagine by their name, they only do a limited amount of certain games that maybe don't have a physical edition. Nice. Not quite the skinning we're used to, but it's Avatar's way of everybody being connected. Yeah, nighttime is where this game really shines. The forest comes alive every footstep, just like the movie. And everything just shines like you just took a hit of acid. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's see. How do we get this scent back? Is this it here? Let's hope so. Maybe we have to investigate here? No, I don't know what this little circle means. Ah, well, we'll keep looking. It's gorgeous. Everything kind of reacts to you as well. It's nice. There's definitely a lot of love put into this one. I just can't get over how busy these guys are. They're working on Star Wars Outlaws and a new Division game. Oh my fucking god. Whee! Hold on, baby, I'm coming. Oh, fucking hell, that Ikran just caught fire. Jesus. Yeah, this is a beautiful game. This is the PS5 version. But I can only imagine what it looked like on a really beefy PC. Beefy! The jumping and sliding and all that is nice and bouncy. Trust me, you get used to it pretty fast. Leave her alone, you piece of shit! Alright, oh my god, yeah, you die fast. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Fuck. I gotta eat some food. What a shot. Ah, there's no time for this. There's no time for that. Why don't they slow down time when you are building arrows, man? Fuck, there's no time for that. You lousy pieces of shit. They really love getting in their own way. Ubisoft, at it again. Stop getting in your own way. Every other game, when you bring up the weapon wheel, it slows down time. How the fuck am I gonna sit there making bow and arrows when I'm fucking in the middle of dying, my friend? Do you understand how this works? Boom! Come on, you little fucker. Have to use a lot of cover here if we're dying that fast. We only have the SMG right now. So as you can imagine, it's doing about all it can. These guys are a little bit weaker than the normal mechs, but doesn't mean they don't fucking hurt. They're faster, but weaker. God damn it, half my arrows are just wasted on that shit. Back the fuck up. Like shooting a spear into their face. Alright, how are we doing? How are we doing? Let's use our compass. Good compass, good compass. Makes me wish some other games had a compass this good. Oh shit, reinforcements have arrived. We can destroy these, we're just not strong enough yet. Let's use some of these traps though. Nice. I don't even know what hit me there. Something did. Alright, lots more mechs where that came from. God damn it. It's square to cancel this shot, but you're like, I'm in the middle of fucking trying to survive here. I'm thinking of holding the square button down on top of everything. Alright, that's one of the bigger guys from the movie. Let's go! Yo, motherfucker! Hell yes! You dead. Who dead? You dead. Alright, just keep moving. Who's next? The audio is really good, man. I'm hearing it all over my channels. Let's see. Oh, it's just another reinforcement. Eat it, bitch! Ah! Get out of here, you fucker. Yeah, that's right. Boom! Fucking nice. Nosedive. Let's go. Oh, they all fucking catapult out of it. Nice. Oh. Let's see. How many of them actually survived? A few, huh? Can melee them too, but like, how about you if I want to get right in front of somebody fucking shooting massive amounts of bullets at me? Alright, how we doing, girl? You were on fire a second ago. Maybe this is how we'll meet our Ikran. No, that's E2's. Jeez, they had already captured E2. Wow. Where you at, buddy? You're like inside the containment unit of this? Alright, I'm gonna have to find a way to let you out, buddy. Hold on.
Your hunting student.
None yet.
Sent me to help you.
Stun grenades. I need to use them more. It's really awkward though. Square and L1. Why not? Why not just
I'll
L1?
try and fix it.
I don't know. Climb on this thing maybe. Oh wait, hold on. Something else there? Release. There you go. It's probably gonna be broken as well, is it? Yeah.
No power.
Too easy.
I'll try to reconnect it.
Okay, I thought I saw something over here. Whoa! What just hit me there? Is that you? Hold to soothe. Calm down, missus. Oh, wow. Maybe we can ride on this. Come here. Damn, that's how powerful the wings were.
Easy, girl.
Ooh. Or maybe this is how we meet our Ikran. No way. No. Oh. I am absolutely dying. I am dying to ride one of those. Don't tell the furries that. Okay, so we have to figure out. I think it was up there, huh? Alright, we got a little bit of goofy hacking in this. You always have to have some kind of mini game, huh? It's all good. Alright. Repair that shit. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a Ubisoft game. I know that they absolutely have a long way to go before they regain, you know, the beauty they once fucking had. I'll tell you that much. The originality, but they have, you know, a consistency, even if it is in its own cookie cutter way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that because I can never pick up pristine stuff anymore. It's just fine. It's just fine. So you have to do a little mini game to get the pristine one, but I don't want to do that. Dave the Diver, hell yeah, dude! I want to try that too. Looks amazing. There's a little bit of trouble over it being not like indie and all this kind of crap. I'm like, just enjoy your game. Who really cares about the Game Awards anyway? I just want to see a few announcements. The awards themselves is bullshit. It's just developer masturbation. Like fucking the Oscars, you know? Oh, congratulations for being a douchebag. Oh, congratulations for being a douchebag. You too, sir.
Still fighting. She helped me fight off the RDA.
The Sky People separated us. Cornered me in here. I could hear them shooting at her, laughing at her anguish. They hunt without need.
We should get out of here before more come.
I must get to her.
Is that Megan Thee Stallion?
I know.
God, GTA 6 couldn't have got, you know, modern society more right. Holy hell. Twerking on top of a car. No, that's not just Florida, man. That's the entire world. Alright, my friend. Look how everything just looks so small, because we're like 10 foot tall. They nailed that.
I just need to get these doors open.
Oh shit, we got a timer. Alright, escape. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Alright, it's time to get crafty. Alright. No pressure. What just happened there? Wait. Why is it not working? There we go. Ah! Alright. Oh my god, you're gonna make me do this? Okay, so how does this work? How do I get past this here? Alright. Zappadoo. What's that line in the middle though? What does that do? I thought it was gonna shoot us down.
That's it.
Alright, is that enough?
That should work.
Please, we are burning. Mamacita. I had 11 seconds left. You put me in a timer? I'm slow. Oh man, I hope it too doesn't die. Like, trust me when I say anybody can play this, you know, I'm not knowledgeable on Navi culture and any of that kind of stuff. I've only seen the first movie. I always kind of iterate that, but just trying to let you know you don't have to be Mr. fucking James Cameron, you know, to know exactly what's going on in Avatar.
We escaped the metal bird. A narrow victory, Sarentu.
Oh, it's so beautiful at night. Just keep the game at nighttime.
That was too close.
Best acid trip I ever had.
It was Zome who saved us. She must be a legend among Ikran.
Maybe Zome will be our first Ikran.
I saw that metal tear shoot her as she tore it down. I shall go now and tell it to her what she missed.
I thought we were going to jump on her for a second. See, really,
You're
we calmed her
injured.
down.
Let me help you.
Tis nothing. I shall call Zome and be on my way.
If he falls off her, oh no, I don't want him to die and for us to inherit her just because he dies. Look, you can even see the way Forest is lighting up for him as well.
She can't be far. Zome is strong.
I think that's what's
brave.
happening, is it?
We will find her.
Oh, it's so beautiful. This kind of misty rain they've got going on. It's, oh, it really does make your pupils dilate. Gorgeous, gorgeous game.
Think as one.
I hope to have a bond.
It's such an easy little thing, you know. It's the same. We just press ray tracing on, and you know, the game instantly looks incredibly beautiful. But I think fog just adds so much atmosphere to games. It was such a cheap trick back in the day to hide bad draw distance and pop in, you know.
Itu.
It's clever.
We should stop.
No, Zome needs me. Ah.
Rest a while.
You keep looking for her. Try and find her scent. I
Oh,
will catch
no,
up.
no, you're gonna be dead when I get back. No. I can't even see the injury. Show me a little shite. I don't see any blood. It might be like a fracture. They have had bloody wounds, so they're not shying away from that. Alright, let's go find that scent. Sniffer, sniffer. Yeah, I honestly think us getting that first little calming motion, it just screams of us inheriting Zome. That might piss off the tribe though, you know. You're claiming someone else's Ikran. Whether they accepted you or not. There was a Avatar game back in the day. It was pretty decent, like, you know. It was okay. We're starting to enter into a really nice level of licensed games again. There's a couple of stinkers, obviously, with Walking Dead Destinies and Gollum and that, and Rise of Kong, but there's great ones out there. This one, Hogwarts Legacy, RoboCop. Like, don't sleep on RoboCop. I'm getting their Terminator game. That's how much I think. Yeah, look at this. This is such a build up to getting our Ikran. I hope so. I have to learn how to fly it first. There she is. Are you okay?
Me too. Quick, I found her.
Oh no, is she dying too? She's all burnt. Oh no. Maybe I should stop thinking about getting my own and realize that this poor creature's hurting. Hello? Please don't bite my head off. Like a pterodactyl and a fucking shark at the same time. Oh no.
What have they done to you, my beautiful?
They really do care about their animals. They're all one.
Let me carry your pain, Zome. Let me help you.
Oh wow. That's gonna hurt.
We have to go home, Zome. You have to fight.
Oh no.
So we can go home together. You are not fighting. You are supposed to. Do not leave me. Please. I am sorry.
But we can save her, can't we?
Return to Ewa.
That's so sad. Anyone who's lost a pet, like, you gotta feel for this guy right now.
Until Whispering Winds lift us once more.
And there's such a connection, you know? The way they connect with the... We laugh about the tail sex and the hair sex. But it's true. I'm so sorry, buddy. Here's me like, will I inherit her?
Itu, I'm so sorry. Please, if there's anything I can do.
Tell Itua and Vifilu I am safe.
Will you be able to make it home safely?
Zome's last flight must be honored. Perhaps we can do it together once I return to home.
Oh, so you can go on
I'll give you some time
a
alone.
flight, like a send-off to... They all go back to the big, like, their big god, Itua. The whole planet's kind of connected. It's really cool. It's like plants and life and everything. It's not so indifferent to our own planet, you know. It's just we don't see it that way. Like, if you ever see time lapses of forests, it feels like they're breathing, you know. If you ever see true photosynthesis happening, we need to realize that, you know, you don't need to become like a crazy nature hippie or something, but Jesus, has to come a time when we have to start fucking respecting our planet too. It's not to this level, you know. But given half a chance, people would have tailed sex with half of the plants out there, honestly. I've seen My Strange Addiction enough times and what people have done to the exhaust of cars. Or this one woman who got married to a fence post. That ain't healthy. That ain't healthy. Somewhere, like, where's the parents? Where's the family? Someone has to do something. Alright, let him mourn. I am leaving the crash site. Let you mourn. See, look, I'm right at the crash site. I'm leaving the crash site. Damn, hey, Bernie, how you doing? Hello, hello. I'm all kind of mixed up, but we streamed on Sunday, so I'm all, like, half a day ahead. What's the story here? Do you play as actual Navi? Yeah, we are actual Navi. No human avatar. That we know of. Now, that might be like a shock later on. Something did happen at the start. Basically, we start off as Navi children who were brought in by the RDA, you know. And we're being brought up. And then we have the big bad guy, John Mercer, for the RDA. He shoots one of your fellow Navi brothers and sisters. And she dies. And then 16 years pass where the uprising is happening during Avatar 1 with Jake Sully, who, you know, was the Avatar and kind of accepted himself as a Navi, then, you know, took on their lifestyle. Yeah. So on this one, cool, you can use the lily pads to jump across. When we were kept for safety, they put us to sleep. Blazing longbow, cool. In this kind of cryogenic, it was very like Fallout 4, honestly. And pin materials, I have that. Alright, next time we get a crafting station, we'll make that nice flaming bow. So she kind of woke us up and then slowly told us that it was 16 years. So anything could have happened. I probably think that they just did that. Hello? Can I have this? They probably did that just to move away from the movie. You weren't kind of in each other's way. They're kind of funny. Are you shooting things at me? Got some new skill points. I never fucking used them, but I should. Let's get some more health, because by Jev, I am fucking dying a lot. Larger healing pouch. Additional, okay. That's another 2. How you doing? How you doing? Tail sex during sex tales. Nice. Life is like some sex tales here in Duckburg. Yeah. I suppose then you're asking, like, how is it even called Avatar then? If you're not part of an Avatar. I mean, that probably remains to be seen. We'll see. We shall see. Alright. Something we could look into later. Map is pretty big. I'd say it's about the size of Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one. And then the 3D-ness of the whole thing feels very inspired. Obviously, it's Avatar, so they just kind of, you know, just seem similar. Alright, let's get back. See if I just want to fly me Ikran. Have that moment. I feel like the game will open up even more then. It says you can co-op the entire story together. In this game? Yeah, so that's where the Far Cry stuff comes in. Like the last 4 Far Cry games or so have been co-op to some extent. They've kind of got it wrong and right. Trying to figure it out, you know. Where it's like, oh, it's drop in, drop out. Oh, it's not drop in, drop out. It's only at certain points in the game. Oh, you don't have full freedom. Oh, you do have full freedom. So it's taken them a long time to get it right. I think 6 got it really right, but it's not that strong of a game. I would rather that get that kind of co-op in 5. I think 5 is just great. See the way they land a lot of their Ikran there. But yeah, they mentioned Banshees as well, so I'm thinking maybe the flying choppers might be called Banshees. Just thinking of Halo, really, to tell you the truth. Alright, is this where we're supposed to go? Etua. Oh no, did he pass?
Sorry. I was looking for Etua.
How are you guys doing? It has a kind of a Friday feeling to it. Yeah, as much as it sucks, we'll just react to the awards tomorrow. Be easier for everybody. I ain't staying up till 4 in the morning. Fuck off.
Even though she's with Ewa, my beloved mate Asahe reminds me of everything that was taken from us. Her wisdom and kindness remain here, and...
Did you play any Lego Fortnite yet, Bernie?
I see you and Itua walking the same path, and yet it takes her further away from me.
You may see Dishonored 3
like
tonight, Bernie. Excited for that?
Impetuous and headstrong.
She is the fearless Navi I want to be one day.
I held her, Asahi, as she died in my arms. She was fearless too. Where you see a risk worth taking, I see certain war and devastation. My people have lost so much.
See, they don't want to join the war.
But if you don't fight,
you'll lose the planet.
Everything.
Yeah. Thank you.
For a moment, we saw the peaceful spirit of the Sarentu in you.
Those who choose to do nothing will sit back and watch their planet burn. This is what's wrong with our fucking planet. Alright. Right, Itua. Alright, she should just be outside the home tree, next to the tree, northwest. Yeah, whoever set up the objective markers and just general stuff like that, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. You can't. It's like listening to someone speak hearsay, you know? I was like, oh, I think I seen them down the shop having a shit behind the 7-Eleven. How has that got to do with anything? That doesn't help me at all. I'm trying to fucking find someone. Either be more precise or just put the objective on the fucking screen. It's as simple as that. But here we are. I'm going next to the tree to the northwest. Have you fucking seen where we are? We're in a fucking jungle. Next to the tree to the northwest is about as useful as telling me that there's a fucking Fortnite child in the middle of Fortnite. Fucking everywhere, man. They're fucking everywhere. Holy shit. I was next to the tree where I took a piss last week on a Tuesday. It was a warm day, but it still made my dick shrivel. Like, what good is that? What good is that to me? Just point the bastard thing out. This is them being a little bit thinking that they're smarter than they are. And then mix that with, you know, Mr. Directionally on challenge like me. It's like, I'll get lost just standing still. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Who, where, how? Just put a little thing above their name and be done with it.
Our own
Smack shit out of you. The tree to the northwest, and the whole planet's a jungle.
The hunters told me of Zome's
Even Macaulay Culkin can't make sense of that one.
People care nothing for life, for beauty, and they are the problem with the King Lore.
Whew.
I know it.
It's always a great sign of a developer that's working thousands of miles away from each other. You got Ubisoft Shanghai doing one thing, Massive Entertainment doing another. You feel it in Assassin's Creed as well. It's got to stop. It's not about working from home. It's about no team meetings, no conciseness. You might as well have two different developers making the same game.
Your father might banish us all for this.
I know.
And the biggest problem in the industry right now is treating QA testers like pieces of shit, and I'm sick of it. And you can tell every game is more buggier than the last. It's fucking falling asunder. You can't get to the finish line without a couple of crashes, almost like a lovely little surprise fucking doggy bag of shit waiting for you every time a game crashes. And what would fix that? More QA testers, not firing them on the spot. You foolish developers. Just because you don't want to pay for their proper wages, you want to keep them on a leash as freelancers, and you don't want to let them unionize. It's all it is. It's pathetic. It's something that's going on that the average little gamer doesn't have a clue, because they're little Fortniters and fucking Call of Duty heads haven't a clue. All they want is their lovely movement and their Nicki Minaj skin in Warzone. Fuck off. You don't realize that the fucking industry is crumbling around you, you stupid little bitch. Fuck. Oh, it annoys me so much, because I want this industry. It can be bigger than movies. It can be bigger than fucking books, you know? It can be bigger than anything. Bigger than the written word. If we just fucking wake up and see what's right in front of us. But no, we are just letting it fall through the fucking like sand in our hand, you know. The greedier and the tighter grip we hold on these devs' necks, the less, you know, the less we're gonna actually improve. Think about the beauty and the creativity we see in game development, and that's true. The sexual abuse, the horrible fucking wages, the no QA testers, no unionization, no safety. Like, oh my god, I don't know how. The practice that we get to actually play these games is a miracle. It's a fucking miracle. So yeah, wait 10 years, wait fucking 6 years, I don't care. The fact that we get to play this stuff. And this is on the back of a fucking 3-year pandemic that almost fucking wiped out a planet. Yeah, be thankful. Like, fucking take a moment and realize what you're playing. You know, I have these kind of surreal moments where I'm, oh jeez, I'm playing Spider-Man 2, I'm playing Alan Wake fucking 2. I waited 13 years for that game. It never existed up until like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, Jesus, take that moment, just breathe it in. We're so quick to criticize, we're so quick to send death threats and Steam review bombing, and you never even take a second to realize what these people are fucking going through. Because I'll tell you, it's probably hell on earth trying to hit some of these deadlines. So I'm fucking grateful to get to play these games. I'll have fun, I'll critique things because it's important, but damn, I'll never get to the point of just these people who dox, these people who fucking send death threats, and oh my god, what is wrong? It's just chronic online inept social bullshit. That's what it is. We are so fucking far removed from a society, it's crazy. We're just a festering wound and we call ourselves a society. What happened to the kindness of strangers? What happened to helping out your fellow man? Like, fuck that shit. No one gives a fuck anymore. Dog eat dog. Walk into a store, steal everything, sell it on eBay, cook some fucking fentanyl in your fucking kitchen and sell it to a fucking 10-year-old. Fuck this society, man. Fuck this. Fuck this fucking society. I'm supposed to like sit back and put a smile on my face and be a happy little Irishman. Fuck that shit. I'll say how it is. Goddamn bastards. It'll never change, man. We need another fucking pandemic. That's what we need. Wipe out these motherfuckers. It's the worst generation I've ever seen. I'm not even on this planet half my life, you know? Christ. You start to watch like movies and games and stuff. And you're like, why can't we have a society like this? Why can't we have a good old fucking, you know, giant post-apocalyptic moment? Because we're in desperate need of it. It's crazy that's what you wish, but I can't go on living in a fucking world that we call ourselves fucking human beings, because we're not. It's just scum feeding off scum. It's like, yeah, pawn scum. That's what it fucking is. Absolute fucking pawn scum. Amoebos. I've seen like fucking, at least Mother Nature and the pandemic. At least it just fucking, it was like what do they call it? Natural selection. At least it was pretty kind of just. Nowadays it's like, can't even trust law enforcement or fucking judges or law and order itself. We're breaking down. Good lord. And all you want to do is just get through the week and play some games and relax and have your favorite drink, smoke a little weed, and just have some fucking fun. But it's not easy anymore. The only way we can do is to try and fucking make the world a little bit better. As cliche as it sounds, I always say, like, why can't people just be a little nicer to each other, try and do a little kind thing? But no, that's cringe and gay, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is. While you fucking walk out there and fucking scalp your fucking Yeezys when they're worth $2 fucking when you collect your food stamps. God damn idiots. Ah! There's a serious breakdown of education, common sense. I know. First thing I would do is destroy all social media. Just take care of that. Let's create some fucking social interactions in real life. We're gone fucking mad. I go on crazy rants like that because it's like I have these nice little moments where I'm enjoying myself. And you realize how hateful, like, I know it's probably just a product of doom scrolling and get offline myself, but Jesus, Mary Joseph. When this kind of stuff invades the hobby you love, you're gonna defend it, you're gonna be passionate about it. That's how I fucking feel. Wow, look at the way they dodge. Anyway, sorry, rant over. Nothing I say is going to change anything anyway. Get rid of social media, get rid of the governments and politics, and just let us go back to living again. But how many times have we, like, heard, oh, I could have opened that up and let them fight as well. You see these people where they live off the grid and they're like, wow, that's crazy. They must be fucking a bit of, you know, a couple of screws loose. And the more time goes on, you're like, nope, they actually have it right. This is a beautiful game. If you're hyped for it, don't let anyone change your mind. Go out there and play it, have fun. Enjoy what you love. No one ever has the right to take that away from you. Whatever it is, I don't care if you enjoy making some Legos at home or reading a few comics. You're in your 40s or 50s, whatever age, whatever you like doing. You're not hurting anybody out there. Just enjoy your life, okay? You only got fucking one of those. We haven't rediscovered cryogenics or reincarnation yet. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I just, every time I definitely, yeah, there's a reason why it's called doom scrolling. Every time I look online, it's just more and more people stealing and kicking the shit out of each other and freakouts and everything. It's sad to see the state of things. Yeah, in some ways it's always been like this, of course. I probably could have just went across this big branch here, but I decided to go swimming. Look at the state of this poor planet. So these are, we must be close to one of the massive refiners. So they're basically literally taking the life out of the planet, and this is what they leave behind. You know, this series has definitely been compared to Dancing with Wolves, which is a classic book that is basically about America and pioneers and all that kind of coming in and taking over the Native American land. Yeah, one of those horrible blips in history that people would rather not be reminded of. And the idea was, it was the movie, most people remember the movie, it was a Kevin Costner. He kind of goes native, that's the saying they say, but it's basically when he sided with Native Americans and wanted to kind of allow them to keep some of their land and that. Basically that's what this is, except it's on an alien planet. But also it's one giant, you know, fucking nature movie, ecological battle, fucking greenhouse gas, carbon emission stuff, you know, save your own planet because you don't want it to end up what's happening to this one kind of thing, you know. The usual. The message. James Cameron, like, the dude knows how to make a movie, but he won't be one that you're going to look back and be like, my god, this is a masterpiece.
Pollution everywhere.
It doesn't have to be.
Priya might know what to do.
Oh, not Priya.
Hey, Priya?
No!
Oh, crap.
What?
I spilled my coffee. I mean, calling it coffee is generous, but anyway.
Priya is our RDA representative, and she's extremely hyper wholesome in the middle of us creating bloody murder. It's a typical Ubisoft character that is so unself-aware. It's frustrating.
Okay.
I know she's trying to be wholesome and fun, but yeah, less is more, Priya. Less is more. I feel bad for the voice actress because it's clear that someone just, I don't know what their voice direction was. Anyway, sorry, I got pretty crazy ranty there. I go into like a trance with that stuff. Just shocking. A lot of our problems would definitely go away if politics and that was not a factor. What's this here? A moth. When approached, these insects will flee towards their nests. Does that help us in some way? Gas harvester alpha in the silk woods to clear. See, these seem to lead to something. I gotta figure that out. Some of the collectible stuff I have next to no interest in right now until we get our Ikran. Why go on a horrible, like, half an hour disastrous, you know, running through the jungle when I can just fly over with an Ikran later? It's a hard lesson to learn because I do love doing that stuff, but it's very time wasting on stream. So if I just play through a couple more stories, we're gonna get our own Ikran, and then I'll do my collectibles and all that. It's one of the hardest things I have to learn. It cracks me up because I do be stupid like that. I'm like, I will try and 100% the game as you go in motion, and you're like, dude, you just wasted 10 hours. If you'd have waited till later, you would have opened up all these powers, and very Metroidvania like, and you go back and do all that kind of stuff. Ubisoft revealing towers in this game as well. Kind of, they're very well hidden, where you've got these working for these harvesters, but it's the same thing. It basically opens up the fog of war. Same thing, you know. Yeah, they're well hidden, but it's the same thing. You can't lie to me. So sad to see the forest like this. Wonder can we fall on those big things? Let me see. I can't make that jump, can I? Fuck it! Oh, she didn't even jump. Good girl. Snow here this week. Okay, okay. Everyone's waiting on the snow. We were supposed to get snow on Tuesday. It didn't happen. But in fairness, whenever we get snow, it's like slush. It doesn't even stay around. Our air temperature versus ground temperature is not quite perfect. Even though we're, in terms of along the equator, we're pretty close to most of America. But I'd love to live in some of those places. Like, I grew up with so many movies. I'd love to live in Wisconsin or even some of those suburbs of Chicago. But you know, it's not like a John Hughes movie. It's more fucking gangster shit. Alright.
I see towers and silos.
Jeez. Okay, so this is your typical base, you know, if you know your Far Cry. Your typical outpost that you have to take down.
If I'm reading these plans right, you'll need to disable the towers and the gas storage facility.
What's this supposed to be? Flat cannon. Oh my god. Basically like a gun nest. What a shot! So those are weak points and the one-shot kill. What a shot. GG's to me. A little bit of... Nice. Okay, hold on. We got our suspicion meters. But yeah, like I said, if you know your Far Cry and your Far Cry Primal, you're right at home here. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Like, we know what we're dealing with here. God, it's awful stupid of you to have a giant weakness on your back like that. Yay! Not quite a double jump. Closer to a little bop, a little jump extender. Ha, Shafanya! Amount of snow we got last weekend, I haven't seen that much in 20 years. Ooh. Yeah, we had a long, like, warm autumn. Suspiciously warm. Up until the first week of December, you know, nearly. That's usually a sign of, like, a really harsh winter, so ours will probably arrive late, but I still think we're going to have some nasty cold, like, February, March. Alright, oh, that's the flat cannon. How do you get rid of this exactly? Let's just shoot the shit out of it. See what happens. Oh my god. No, we're not doing that. So does this alert the whole base? Or? Hope not. Something we'll have to deal with later. There's another one right there. I wonder how you take those out. Let's see. Well, let's try scanning them. Heavy duty ground to air. Let's look in the Hunter's Guide. Durability, offense, mobility. Okay. Spec Ops. The model uses explosive projectiles. Yeah, any way of taking it down. Aerial threats. No, it's just bullshit information. This stuff up here is where you can pin animals and things you need if you want to craft things. You know, kind of like the pouches in Far Cry. Yeah. Oh, look, it says, oh, there's the weak point. So, does that actually do more damage? It's something, I suppose. It'll stop it from attacking. Right? But then, what's the point? You know, what's going on with Far Cry now, I'm worried for it, you know. It's definitely the cookie cutter type stuff, but they're doubling down on it. We're going to get a free-to-play kind of thing, and then we're going to get, you know, Far Cry 7 and all that too. So, yeah. They've had a couple of games kind of misfire, and now they're retreated. I think they cancelled 9 games. That's right, 9 fucking games. And now they're doubling down on... Nope. Doubling down on Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. You know, as if they haven't been doing that already, but believe you me, not to this extent. Oh, this one almost exploded. There you go. I think the other ones are supposed to do that too. They just forgot their place. Know your place, human. Honestly, I'd love to see Ubisoft do a Dune game in this style, but you know, it'd just be the same thing. Cause you know, the Dune games, they started with real-time strategy, and they've kind of brought that back with with Spice Wars, you know, which is great. I mean, that's how it started. But God, if I don't want like an Assassin's Creed Dune, I really do. But I'm part of the problem in a way, you know, where I'm just asking for the same game, different skin, you know, and then moaning about it. So where do I get these health pouches from then? I don't do stealth. Fuck yo, stealth. How did that miss? Ah, bitch! Reload on your own time. Alright, does any of these like replace my... Not really. Making Dune Awakening. Yeah, what's that gonna be? Fat Shark has the Dune franchise, which I'm super hyped for. Yeah, what kind of game is that gonna be? The strategy. Oh yeah, good old Ubisoft. One you alert one and then they all find you. Like, thanks, Jimmy. It's never about that the whole base is alert. I don't care about that. It's the fact that they all know where you are. They should all still have a similar suspicion meter, in my opinion. It's PvPvE survival. Okay, PvP zone. So it's gonna be like a survival MMO, like Conan and Ark and stuff like that. Could be cool. I hope we can go to the different planets. I know it's Dune and it's all about Dune, but there's so much cool, interesting lore in the other planets. And that one's like a big giant desert. You want different biomes, but if it goes far enough into the future, Dune does become a jungle biome after a while. Oh, it's an audio bug. Always really, really annoying when those happen. No game is exempt from it. Sure would be great if they were standing there. Boom, baby, that's more like it. Burn, you pieces of shit. Not fast enough. That was a lot of fucking mechs, Jesus Christ. I want to try this new skill I got. So we stun him, then we can rip him out of the pilot seat. Yeah! That was fun. God damn, that's easy. I don't have any heals. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck, dude, you die so easy. Do not like this user interface stuff. Like mobile. The actual UI is fine, like this stuff. That's all wasted. Where do I like get my heals? Like I can't get heals in here because it's all polluted. Hello? This is your grandmother speaking. Some of them, it completely destroys them, and others it doesn't. What is the deal with not having mid fucking checkpoints, you know? You go and do all that work. It's fucking shit. Now I gotta do it all again. It's fucking shit. Waste me time. I get a fucking checkpoint after doing all that now. Would it kill you? Stick one! Roger Wilco. I don't know how to stop the reinforcements, unfortunately. I've never been able to. Wyvern. Just says reinforcements arriving. There must be somebody I can stop that's causing the reinforcements. What a shot. Ah, I'm wasting so much. Get some explosive arrows. I should have made that blazing bow. God damn, this place is huge. Ah, I killed like fucking 6 or 7 of them before and it just means nothing. Son of a... All Arrakis, okay. Conan, yeah. They're taking the story and changing it a bit. They're acting like Leto. Paul's dad never dies. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Yeah, because then there's Leto the second, right? With his son. He becomes the God Emperor. Fucking wild. Great series. I'm glad to see it back. I just wish people would have appreciated it in its time. Because I'm one of those crazy bastards who enjoy the David Lynch movie. Who the fuck is doing that? Getting one shot kill on those is amazing. That is a lot of motherfuckers. Woohoo! Your mom's a hoe! I am not strong enough for this yet. Hostiles! It's just me. I am the ghost. Yeah, give me a Patriot game. I think once you break that window, like, it's fair game. They weren't even aggro. Aggro! That's a healthy noise. What's this all about? You're telling me to do something here? So I'm gonna be hacking in the middle of a fight. Cebu play. I didn't hit him. Color me surprised. Fuck, I can't see him, but he dead. Walk into the fire and let it burn. God bless Buffy the Vampire Slayer. How many of these motherfuckers are there? They're making robot babies. Kill one, 2 more pop up. Machine Crusade prequel books are insane as fuck. Hell yeah. There's the other ones as well, like Legacy of Dune, and where his son, I think, took over, and they were written by a couple of writers. Not received as well, but what are you gonna do, you know? I mean, it's the same with Christopher Tolkien, you know? It's like, are they handling their father and grandfather's legacy right? You're never gonna be perfectly impressed. It's just the way it goes. Dune! Then there was like the old shows as well, wasn't there? Children of Dune, Susan Sarandon. I think the new Dune, what did you think of that, Kaz? As someone who's clearly a fan of Dune. I think it was smart to split it into 2, even if it was a money thing. But it's like a 900-page book, and that's where the David Lynch movie kind of fell down. It speeds through the second half of the book so fast. Like, it takes its time at the start, where you're learning about the planets and the navigators and that. And then it's like, oh, fuck it, here's 400 pages in 10 minutes, you know? So, between him, like, joining up with the Fremen and then becoming the god, you know? It's like, holy shit, I've got whiplash, it happened so fast, you know? Aya! Get the fuck out of here. Make me a Sammy. Alright. Cannot carry more assault rifle. That's pretty cool. Okay, now what do we do? Clean this base out. Your base belonged to me. This power level 5. It's way above my pay grade, and that's why I'm here. My favorite thing to do. And then I'll moan when I keep dying over and over again. Is this where I gotta go? Okay, we gotta shut this place down. We gotta clean this mother. Is it June or Dune? I was talking to my brother about it, and he was like, June! San June. It's probably right, but it sure sounds like the month of June. I say Dune, I don't know. I don't really care. Alright, we did that. Sabotage. What's next? Over here. A couple of them. There's probably another layer of men over here. That was nice. There's like fucking 10 mechs. Stun grenades are definitely OP, but it's also because we unlocked that skill where we can rip them out of their driver's seat, but they have to be stunned first. It's not as simple as just going on the warpath. Alright. Okay, okay. Shut down the external seismic tower. Okay. Looks like there's a few bozos over there. You fucking bozo. I do think they're really trying to push Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya forward a good bit, but it is what it is. It's just the way modern movies are. A lot of the time, they need ticket sellers. Anyone with a brain who likes movies, they watch it more for. My God, they found me quick. They watch it for the source material and the director. Nice one-shot kill there on the pilot. And explosives. Red barrel go boom. It is a trope, but God bless it sometimes, I swear to God. I like explosions. Bad mech! Damn, you do not want to die. Holy shit. Alright, seems like we get a little bit of our health back. We're gonna eat some food. Just deathly afraid because you fucking die so easy. You fucking eat the food! Eat the food! Eat the food. Tuppence a bag. Where are you, little bitch? Boom! Heavy bow is legit. Oh, there's plenty of different bows. I could get the blazing bow. I should have waited. Got that. Alright. Get your booty. Oh no, actually, it's right here. That should be enough. Right? Yes! That's this place cleared out. That was a tough one. Nice little challenge. Roger, roger. How fucked up and cold these facilities are compared to the beautiful planet. It's nice. It's still difference. Now it's all grown back. So simple. The animals come back and then they're slaughtered. I'm loving it. It's very faithful to the books. Good. I only hope they go further than just Dune or Children of Dune. Yeah. It's going to be tough though, right? Because there's such a jump. Will they even show us Leto the Second and his kids and that? But you're right, it would be nice because it changes so much, and yeah, that would be nice. Like Heretic of Dune as well. Basically, the rise of the God Emperor and then the fall. Yeah, I would be down for that. I think if there's one thing Hollywood can't quite do right is properly time jumps. But it's a big time jump. It's like 3,500 years and shit, you know. So I watched The Expanse, and the way that works, it's like you know, a space show set in the future, and they found ways to extend their life so people can live like 130 years. So during the course of the books, time jumps, you know, and it'll jump 30 years, which is not that much, you know, to them. Their lifetime, it's only like, say, like 10 years. But I think in the show, it went from fucking sci-fi and then got dropped, and Amazon picked it up, then dropped it, and it was just before a big time lapse had to happen. And I don't know how you do it, because it'll be a little bit hard for people to take in, because they're not going to age that much. If anything, they'll age 5 to 10 years, which for most of us doesn't really, you don't really notice that much. But there'll be 30 years in the show. It was a good show. You know, it's science fact, but they start to get into black holes and possibly first contact and things like that, but they try and keep it in science fact, and I really enjoy that, you know. It's a good show. The Expanse. But yeah, I noticed that when time jumps happen and things like that. Like, look what's going on with Doctor Who right now. People are just shitting on it all over the place. That's a show that's always had a little bit of just leave your logic at the door, especially when they're regenerating the Doctors. Most people can put up with like weird monster of the week or robots or whatever kind of thing, and they enjoy that because it's usually a self-contained thing. But once you start replacing cast members and that, it can be a little bit rough, especially if they don't enjoy it or if they're just weird little women haters or whatever. Everyone will have a fan favorite. Some shows I watch and they would replace the characters every 2 seasons or every season even, and you're kind of like sort of invested but not, because they're trying to play the same role. It's different if it's a whole different premise, like something like Black Mirror or American Horror Story and stuff like that, where the seasons are pretty well contained. Maybe even True Detective. Oh man, I can use a rocket launcher. That would have been helpful. That would have been helpful a while ago. It looks like I can't bring it with me though, can I? No, it's like a heavy weapon that you just pick up. That makes sense, you know, just one and done kind of use. So you don't just carry it everywhere. It looks like we might be able to hold them later on. Let me see. See over here, there's like different things. There's a combat strength, power level stuff. Not my favorite way of doing things. Destiny kind of is the one thing, like the Destiny's legacy is power levels and stupid cursor menus even on console. Feels fine on mouse, but sometimes it just feels weird on controller. It's like you're pushing against the grain. Like, well done. Well done, Destiny. One thing I do like the Destiny, they don't always get it right, but they did a good job, is having raids in an FPS. Like, fucking rarer than anything. Yeah, they've just taken it from other series, WoW and Diablo and all that, but still kind of cool. I don't know how long of a future Destiny has these days. Honestly, the any sense to just cut and run. It's definitely their most successful, but they fuck up as much as they do right, and that's, you've got a really weird fandom that's as much pissed off as they're having fun. It's strange. It's like fucking Stockholm syndrome. Just like me playing fucking Fortnite. I know that's a pile of shit. I still can't stop myself from playing it. It's weird. It's an abusive relationship with video games. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, this game excels at nighttime. I just love looking at everything. Holy shit. And just everything comes alive. That's when the acid really hits. Alright, let's get back here and see. Gather hive nectar. Alright. Where did we get that from? Is it this stuff here maybe? No? They look pretty. Hive nectar. Just a hunter's guide. Is this it? Large purple plant. That's a big fucking tree. I think it's got to do with these things, but how do you... Oh, yeah. Wasp hive. And the hive is damaged. The wasp inside swarm. Just... Yeah. Ripper wasp. I don't like the sound of that. Swamp hive nectar. Maybe it's underwater. Just think hives. I got hives. Here we go. So where is that? Pin best quality day. It's the middle of fucking nighttime, of course. Can I unpin this? Yeah, okay, good. Swamp lowlands. Right. Let's find you, fucker. Is it over here? Yeah. Now, if it's a hive, it means something has made it. So, am I going to get attacked by some kind of mosquito?
Got it.
I hurt my foot on a rock today. That's cool to see that. I'm hoping the future of Dune is bright. I would love an FPS or a third-person adventure game. God, even I'd take anything, even a Souls-like. There's a lot of really cool stuff. I want to see how they're going to handle the weirding way, you know, which I think is going to be everything up to now in the new Dune movie has been pretty okay. They've skirted away a lot from the weird stuff. Like, as I was saying, the Space Navigator is meant to be this giant mutated fetus, you know, that has a mouth like an anus. It's just like this. Really fucked up, because he's the guy that helps them travel through space using the spice, you know, but he's completely been morphed and mutated by it. It's really fucked up. Go watch the David Lynch one. I'm telling you, like, it holds up. I was saying it wasn't appreciated in its time. It's the same way I feel about Tron. Tron, the original Tron, was not appreciated because it was just so wildly different. But these are, I want to see these kind of offshoot 80s movies get the respect they deserve. Most of us, like, nerds or weirdos, whatever you want to call it, like, we enjoyed the stuff that most of Hollywood throws up, you know. Like, oh no, this couldn't possibly be good. Now look, I guarantee you that Dune movie is going to win every award under the sun. But I like what they're doing. He's trying to keep it a little more grounded, and I'm fine with that, as long as we're not making up bullshit. That's all I want. You know, if you're not, the Space Navigator is not some nightmare fuel, at least give us something. Because I think that has to be one of the biggest mysteries of Dune. He never quite, like, Frank Herbert never really explains how the space travel works, you know. He tries to spell it out, and most of us still don't even know what the fuck, oh shit, how it works, you know. It's kind of like almost like teleportation, but you need to have the right like navigation opened, you know, because they can crash and explode into planets and stuff. It's cool. It almost tries to explain that beautiful hyper, you know, drive that we see in every sci-fi movie, where they're just, the stars speed up and you're there, you know. Like, how do you not crash into asteroids and space debris and planets along the way? So yeah, people still kind of, they believe in one thing and another fandom believes in another. It's kind of like building threads from one point in space to another, and then the navigator is the one that kind of teleports you there without crashing into shit. It's a little bit different. And then it kind of reminds me of, like, going through a black hole or a wormhole or something.
I mean, you're not so bad.
Because they were trying to, like, explaining the... Alright, Mrs. Even Priya kind of knows she's a bit annoying. That's funny. Look at these little worm sacks they use as bulbs. Yeah, it's a very cool, interesting universe. Yeah, I want to see how they're going to deal with that, because it could be disastrous. The weirding way is how they shoot these guns. It's basically through sound. They make these weird screams, and it creates a massive blast through a gun. And it's a little bit confusing. Like, even back in the 80s, they kind of just had to figure it out and go along with it. But, you know, there was some cool explosions off it. But, yeah, I don't know how the hell the new Dune is gonna deal with that. I'd be interested to see their take on it. It might just be some kind of sound bars. I will say they did a great job on the shields. Like, David Lynch's, like, CGI was, you know, at that time was pretty, you know, new, and everyone was just trying out stuff to see what happened. So it looked like two Lego bricks bashing into each other. Whereas the new one, it's like a little kind of a bubbly shield thing. So they did a good job there for sure. A lot of the stuff they created as well seemed to be for toys. Like that kind of dragonfly copter thing. I don't know what the fuck to call it. That thing felt like they made it for toys. I couldn't believe how quick they got the Lego and everything out. I'm like, you think kids are watching Dune? But maybe they are. I don't know. Shit, what do I know? What do I know? Okay, let's craft. It's been a minute. Let's get that blazing bow. Yeah, baby. So yeah, let's see where that goes. They screwed up the Lynch version, was the weirding modules. Yeah, God Emperor Dune could be freaking awesome. Hell yeah. Pandora, how's it going, Pyro? Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'm loving it. It's very, yeah. That would be fucking cool. It could, like, if done properly, Dune can be up there with, you know, the popularity of Lord of the Rings and things like that. Where that's, you know, 60s fucking sci-fi. That dude, just like fucking, like, Tolkien wrote most of those, I think, in the 30s, you know. It's different times. It's kind of cool to see them, you know, 80 years later, 100 years later, whatever. Just to see what our interpretation of it is. Yeah. The old 80s version. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I think it holds up pretty well, you know. There's a lot of goofiness to it, but I like it. I mean, it's David Lynch as well. Okay, how do I make the new bow though? I have to wait. How you doing today, player? Here it is. Alright. Give me that shit! And you can select a different thing. Yeah, is that how that works? It goes like, what's bast? Don't tell about any bast. You're a fucking bast. Alright, so forest seaweed. You bast. Feels like a fucking Friday and it's not. Let me see if I can just find this real quick. Didn't we just come for some water? See how beautiful this game is at nighttime? Oh, pretty. Yeah, it would be great. And here's the thing, like, Timothy Oliphant is young enough that you can make that work, you know? You could really make that work because, you know, Paul kind of goes and kind of comes back in a way as well, right? So, if anything, Paul is very important, but his son is almost more important in a way, right? That's the beauty of it. It's so well done. I know the whole thing, like, you probably feel the same way, I don't know, because like, it does have heavy connection to like the Bible and Hebrew as well. Like, there's a lot of you feel that influence. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of a cool idea. It doesn't like shove it down your throat or anything. It's just little thing, because you know Paul definitely is absolutely, he's got a kind of a Moses thing going on, and the like doing Messiah for God's sake, and he's called the Messiah. So yes, it is definitely has a bit of a Jesus thing going on. But I mean, we how many different iterations have we of those stories? It's all over the place. Just have to look hard enough, and also you can just, if you want to yourself, you can see the connections, or you don't have to. You know, just how deep you want to look.
Excuse me? Oh, what's wrong with my voice? Oh shit, it's my real voice.
Alright, was that the thing I was looking for? Did you just rip off the dick? No, what's this? Is this the right thing? Just rip off the sea dick. Forest seaweed. Is that the right one? Give me that forest seaweed. Oh yeah. You could at least say, please. Lord of the Rings surpassed the movies, surpassed the books. I think you're dead right. But the Hobbit movies did not surpass the book. How could he get it so wrong? I'll tell you how. Fucking greed. That's all it is. I don't even really blame Peter Jackson, but you gotta stand by your work as well, so it is his fault. Just greedy bastards. They're already trying to remake those Lord of the Rings movies. Same with Harry Potter. Who wants to come up with new ideas? It's not as if there's a wealth of literature out there that you could borrow and to turn into something. You know? That's just me. Also, there could be such a thing as an original idea as well, but we haven't seen one of those in years. Fucking Disney, man. Oh, God. Disney would be happy to spend the next 100 years remaking every Disney movie and Marvel movie over and over and over again. And people just eat it up. Like, I've seen them. I've seen them in this very chat. They love that shit. Eat it all up. Don't talk to me. Alright, looks like depending on the quality of it, you can make a better one. Yeah, it's very much Far Cry Primal. Alright, blazing. Now 29 damage. Okay. Right now, we don't have enough that we can equip the heavy bow and the long bow, so we have to choose. Oh, maybe we can. No, yeah, no, it has to be one at a time. Basic. What does this do? 32 damage and a poison arrow. I have never, ever seen that do any kind of poison. You bastard! Alright, now we can... What? We put some mods on this bitch? I don't think so. Grip mod. Alright. Bring the Swamp Hive Nectar to Etua. The Glade of Light. I wish they told me your name. That annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, it's just back where we started. It's like I can't fast travel there. Fine! Alright, so how do I... Didn't I equip it like 3 times? No. You're getting in your way again, game. It says it's equipped. Equip the fucking thing. Equip the fucking thing. Thank you. Why is a 3 button press? Imagine doing that in the middle of combat. Would you be fucking arsed? Would you be arsed? Would you give a shit? I know I wouldn't. Stop getting in your way. I said equip. You equipped it and it wasn't equipped. Which is it? It's like that shit where they're like, accept. Do you agree? Yes, accept. Accept? Accept what? It's like fucking menu systems made for anxious people. It's like, it's okay. You're not gonna break the game by equipping something else. Just do it! Ooh. Cyber fool is thought. I swear, you take so much stuff out of context. I love it. My God, some of the stuff I say, it's trouble. This reminds me of the part where Jake Sully had dirty, nasty sex with Zoe Saldana, and I had to watch. It should have been me. God, she's beautiful. Habra, 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 habra. Yeah, like having an original fucking thought. Right? That'll never happen. I'm telling you. We'd have to remake the world for that to happen.
What is the only thing we have left, my uncle? Did you bring the nectar?
But yeah, here's the Dune's future. I want to see the wacky, weird stuff. Don't be afraid. Make it weird. Feck it.
Has brought us calm.
There will not be calm. If that not
I want to see some of Paul's weird dreams of the future. So once he gets the pre-science, sheesh. They've done some great jobs so far. Rebecca Ferguson just doing a great job as Lady Jessica. I hope she can keep that up, because she's got a hell of a story ahead of her, right? Oh my God.
Guide this traveler. Bring them to the
Ew, I hate moths. Are we having tail sex with a moth? Fuck yeah. Hell yes. How many can say that? I'm not a furry, I'm not a scaly. We're mothies. Who needs pupils anyway, you know? Just fucking burn them out of my head, why don't you? Ubisoft are one of the worst offenders of Bloom. Someone needs to teach them that people's eyes don't actually burn like the center of the sun every time there's a bit of light. Look at this! I am a moth. Woo!
She's trying to show me something.
She's trying to show you to not fucking abuse the moths. If it has a tail, the Na'vi will fuck it. And that's what we as humans and Na'vi have in common. Trust me, if the Na'vi came here, there'd be trouble. This is cute.
They are hungry. The queen guides them to flowers.
The King Glow. I think we'll be doing a few of these. All the different moth babies. Yeah, look at that. That's not how eyes work. Trust me. You come out of a 3-day bender and you step outside for the first time into the broad daylight. That's not how your eyes work. The only way it works like that, trust me, is if a nuclear warhead just come off in your face. What do you think of that Fallout show? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. I don't trust a whole lot that it's got Microsoft behind it, honestly. I don't trust any of the big guys. Like, Last of Us was pretty good, but that's on the back of Pedro. It's not got to do with Naughty Dog at all. It's Pedro and the little 5-head chick, whatever her name is. I don't know. I never know what it is. Is that not where we need to go now? I feel like we were trying to bring them all. Are we going this way? We have to bring them back, maybe? Nice. There's some big-ass moths.
Wait. On the horizon.
What?
She sees an RDA facility.
Oh, look at it.
She doesn't know what
a shockwave or something. It's trying to fend off the animals. A deterrent. Maybe we can stop it. Should I go towards it? I feel like it's going to kill her. Can we go down here? No, maybe we go back. There's the Ikran up there. That's all I've been trying to do is get my Ikran. They're very cleverly basically telling us we're going to build you up to that moment whether you like it or not. But I am enjoying this. If you like your Far Cry Primal, you'll enjoy it. But you got to know what you're in for, you know. A lot of hunting. A lot of bow and arrow stuff. Okay, is that not enough? I felt like I was supposed to bring them back almost to the bloom or something. It just seems like we're spreading pollen, which is the kind of almost like spreading life. The whole planet is connected to each other. It's just tail sex, man. It's only weird if you make it weird, right? Ugh, once you go Na'vi, you never go back. I like Avatar. Nice, dude. I haven't seen Way of the Water, and I've made that abundantly clear that I'm not like a super fan of, you know, so they will say certain things, and I'm like, whew. I did enjoy the first movie. It was one of those things that did leave a bit of a weird taste in my mouth because at the time it was at the forefront of the 3D push.
Queen wants to find more flowers for the
I couldn't
king
give a
to
fuck
feed.
about. I could not give a fuck about.
Energy
They'll blame
pulses.
Netflix and HBO and all these, but it was 3D was the biggest waste of time. It was a waste of time back in the day too.
It's confusing.
Glasses, no glasses, replacing every bastard fucking seat in the cinema. Billions of dollars wasted for something that made half of us sick and the other half just didn't care.
It feels harsh.
At least with IMAX I can see the benefit, you know, same with like 4K. There is benefit there, it's just up to you whether you care, but just tiny bit. But there's diminishing returns when it's like 4K, 8K and 12K. Look at it, it looks alien in itself. How is it suspended there? What's... Yeah. It's a balloon. That's a fucking balloon. Don't bring it to kids' parties. Looks like some fucking Illuminati shit. See the new Godzilla? No, I haven't seen it yet. I need to though. Is it good? Are you happy? The movie had a budget of 15 million. Yes. I've been saying that. Like, obviously you could probably double the budget just in terms of marketing and everything else. And then obviously maybe people haven't paid the same in Japan as they are in America, but it still stands. It's like, it's been one of those things that no one wants to talk about for the longest time, but Disney and all these big companies with big budgets, that's money laundering. That is as simple as fucking anything. Of course the big budget actors are being paid and the marketing budget usually isn't factored in, but for the most part it's money laundering, it's fraud to the highest degree. Very simple, just to be like, we can get 350 million of a budget, why not 375 and pocket the difference? At that point, when you're talking about crazy numbers like that, another 10-20 million ain't gonna do a difference. And like you said, that's the difference of making a whole Godzilla movie. If you don't know how Hollywood works now, it's money laundering, pedophile rings, and shit movies. That's all it is. Trafficking. That is the breadth of it. But these are the tales you don't want to know. Yeah, half it's conspiracy theories and will never be brought out in the light of day because it's all well hidden and protected. But we're not dumb, you know? It doesn't take a Me Too movement to see what was going on for the longest time. And that was during the golden era. You know, it's not just recently. This has been going on since the 40s and 50s. People, it was literally a thing where models and out-of-towners would get off a bus in LA and they were immediately abducted, and those poor women were just put on like drug mules, sex mules. They never shot a movie at all.
Over the forest. It's sending
sad fucking stories.
To the devices in the sky.
That shit. You think that stuff just goes away and becomes a movie itself? Becomes a book?
Stopping the king
No.
from feeding.
It's worse than ever.
Them to the shelter of Home Tree.
Give me my Ikran. That Disney lost a fuck ton of money. Me too. Like, some movies you don't want to see fail, but they need to come down to earth badly.
Won't be enough. The signal is coming from a Sky People base at the Stone Pillars. But
they had a great thing with
I know how we can
Marvel up until Endgame, and now it's just been bullshit, hubris, and greed.
An Ikran is an honor only, Katnat.
They'll wake up. They'll wake up once they fucking see the profit margins. Even the legendary Godzilla movies are pretty decent. Like, kind of goofy, but nice to see the old big lizard bastard doing well. Exhausted by remakes, yeah. It's true. The fatigue is felt all over, even in video games. 2.5 years and we're getting Last of Us 2 remastered. The jaw's wrong with Hollow. Yeah. Because here's the thing, I don't think... I think the majority of movie watchers just want escapism and fun, right? Entertainment. And a lot of them may not be that much free thinkers. They're okay to watch their 27th Marvel movie or go see the Mario movie 117 times and all this shit. And that's fine, you know, because they're getting some enjoyment out of it. But most of us, you know, it's not about being woke. I say it's being awake. Just be self-aware. Not be woke. Woke is what's fucking everything up. I'm not anti-woke. I'm just like, please. Just see that you're being pandered to. You're being force-fed your representation, as you like to call it. But you're being force-fed. It's okay to be awake. Don't be woke, because that's toxic as well. But just be awake. Just have the consciousness to think for yourself and realize what you're being fed. Alright, take flight. About fucking time, isn't it? About fucking time. Alright, so like 5 hour mark, we're getting our Ikran. Probably only about 3 hours, and then cyber tax. Takes me that long to get to a point. But yeah, I don't want Marvel or comic book movies to go away. I just want some good writing. Like, writing has nosedived in the last 10 years. It is shocking. Shocking. There's still great movies out there. There's still great games, but I am feeling such a sense of some of the worst writing I've ever seen. And it mainly comes down to pandering first. They're writing to pander. I want proper representation for everybody in the whole world, you know? Even people you might consider, like, you know, criminals or whatever. Everyone deserves proper representation and a fair shot and some fair writing. But this is not what's going on. They're writing to pander because it sells tickets, you know? That's all it is right now. Disney are force-feeding you representation. This is the same company that were at the height of racism, at the height of, like, what's a trans person, you know, that kind of way. Now it's all fair after 2020. The turn of this decade really just brought in some fucking horrible force-fed shit. We can have great stories of people of all nationalities, ethnicities, and sexualities and genders. It does not matter. If they're written well, none of that stuff matters. I look at The Last of Us Part 1 versus Part 2, and it's night and day, the writing, night and day. It's like, who the fuck? What happened? And I don't know how you fix that. You can't. It's a generational problem. Hello, Miss Healer. I don't really have time for 14 different quests.
It is good to meet a friend.
You want me to try and help you heal this?
Do you cook? A wandering hunter from
These are like little stranger missions. Don't be woke, just have your head up. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. Don't have your head up your ass. Hell yes. Like, is that shit I'm smelling or is it my own shit? Yeah. Because I do see, like, a lot of the younger generation, even in their 20s and 30s, and they are just wanting to be entertained and have a quiet life. But they're kind of switching off, you know? They're going with the crowd, going with what's popular. And I just worry that you let that go on for 10 years, 20 years, and that's how things like Trump becomes president. You're like, damn, we were a whole generation asleep at the wheel while we ran the whole fucking thing off the road. And it happens. It really happens. I felt like the same thing was kind of happening during the 50s and that, you know. Everyone was so tight-arsed, and it's like, wives got to do this. And it was like a lovely time. Like, we look back at it fondly, but we don't realize how oppressed it was, right? And of course that led to the giant explosion of freedom during the 60s and 70s, and then it got a bit too much where everyone was just fucking dying, and and then just basic things were being left behind, like cleanliness and allowing drugs to be too rampant, you know. I think there's a time and a place for all that stuff too. You can go too far on the opposite side of things as well. Alright, let's go get our bird. Let's get our Ikram. No more messing around. We're having some nice conversations today. I like that. I appreciate you guys. It's always good. Most of the time I just talk in circles, you know, nothing really comes of this, but it does be kind of cathartic in a way too. Plop, I seen you falling out of the sky there. It would be nice just to have good conversations. It's more just, you can see the general frustration of everybody, kind of, it builds up.
I'm worried about her.
There's nothing out there that's happening that can change through politics. That's my view. I've always said this. I find politics, religion, and military all in the kind of same branch. Unfortunately, some of them are necessary evils, but because we've created those evils, like the military, you really shouldn't be killing each other. You know, it's pretty simple. But nothing's ever that simple. But religion and politics have definitely done more harm than good. Everyone's got their spiritual journey. I find spirituality and organized religion to be two separate entities. And it sounds crazy, but that's how look at that. I'm like, there's no way that those two are connected. One's a cult that is trying to drain your wallet dry, and the other is a journey that lasts you your whole life. You know, everyone has to make their peace with whatever they believe in out there. That's there. No one else can tell them any different. That has nothing to do with the crazy ass fucking religious cults out there. No way. As someone raised Catholic, like, breaking out of that shit was the best thing ever. And I still see it to this day. You've got poor old women who give their generational life savings, what little of them they have, to priests and other things. And it's like, yep. What's this? What did it do? Touch? This could give us like a benefit. Health permanently increased. Nice. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for that. When that circle goes around the screen, they really want you to kind of feel the jungle, the planet, and just go that way, and like not even look at the map if you can. That's pretty impressive. Like, I do see certain threads, and the parkour and that kind of leads to a certain way, but until we get the Ikran and a few other skills like the no fall damage, I don't fancy jumping from tree to tree just yet. It's not quite Tarzan, but it feels nice and bouncy and responsive, and yeah, I can't knock them for that. Feels really good.
Welcome.
Makes sense. It might seem a bit weird to be bouncing around like a kangaroo, but we're 10 foot tall, you know. It's not. It almost feels like a different kind of gravity. It's not. We're not like little humans. These are big fucking long legs. It's interesting to see where the world will go. Like, I think, as you look at it, we're never closer to World War III, but I don't think none of them have the guts to go that far either.
Said something about
we laugh and we watch a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff because it's kind of a morbid fascination and fear-mongering, but I don't think we'll ever get to that point. I don't think so. Not in our lifetime anyway. And then, like, talking about the space race, I remember you bringing that up a good bit as well, Amit. It's always interesting. Like, it's kind of scary if you go online and look up at what's going on with Starlink right now. Like, it's amazing and scary at the same time. Like, he almost has every little part of the planet covered in satellites, you know. It's kind of wild, you know, if you were to turn them into shields or something. But God, yeah, I'd love to say that we would have, you know, colonized or at least landed and built a base on Mars in my lifetime. I really want nothing more than that. And the same with the moon as well. It's nothing really for us on the moon, but to say we can't use it as some kind of a slingshot or propulsion, or at least just get some telescopes on there, just as another hub outside of Earth, you know. It's so silly we haven't done that yet. But, you know, it's just the way things go. Like, as much as NASA want to tell us that, and you know, and SpaceX and all of them want to tell us that this is all about discovery and exploration and, you know, furthering the human condition, there's money involved too, absolutely. So we are looking to mine as well, you know. Okay, this base is going to be connected probably to the Ikran. What is this? Like a slingshot? Oh, cool! See, there's a lot of cool stuff with this game. It's very fun. I think it feels like a natural evolution of Far Cry Primal. I know we don't have our little saber-tooths and mammoths yet, but I can see that coming. We're going to have like one of those horse creatures, and we're about to get our Ikran, so I do see it as a natural evolution of that. It's good, you know. I wouldn't necessarily call it Far Cry Primal 2 or anything, but it's close. Now that will either put you off the game or make you happy. I don't know. It's up to yourself. It's up to yourself. Definitely has the Ubisoft little chokeholds, you know, the little cookie cutter stuff. Your towers, your collectibles, all that kind of stuff. The hunting.
You busy? I want your opinion.
No.
Knock knock.
What?
Knock knock.
Priya, what are you doing?
She's making a knock knock joke.
It's knock knock. You know, you just say who's there, all right? Like someone's knocking.
I'll knock you out. That's what I'll do.
Knock.
Who's there? I know it's you, though.
No, just play along. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Like, even if I don't get to go to somewhere like Mars in my lifetime, even if we just got there, it'd be nice to see that. Nice to see that improvement.
Did you go out?
I'm still here.
Angus said that joke was dumb, but it isn't, right?
A long way to go. Think of all the
great.
energy and
Definitely the best knock knock
money from military and wars that we could put into Space travel. I wish. What's going on over there? I bet you there's no. Oh, there is something knocking these old hammerheads. They're fun. They are not friendly. Maybe we'll get to ride them later. We'll see. Yeah, there's been a little nod to Jake Sully and the Battle of Mount Hallelujah, which was the end of the first movie. I think as far as it goes. This one's called the Western Frontier, but it's definitely reminiscent of the first movie. Absolutely. It's the cool thing about Pandora. I just don't know how many movies you can get out of one planet. I don't see them ever moving off it. Ikran. I should have just fast traveled here, shouldn't I? Fuck it. That's a bit of fun. You should definitely see Way of the Water. I will do it. I will. Probably over the Christmas. There's a couple I want to see. That, and then Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, whichever one it was. A couple of the bigger ones. They were doing a little bit of press tour for Dune Part 2. Someone threw something at Florence. Just what I was saying. See, this objective's not good enough. You're just being led into a wall. Is that how you say her name? Florence. One thing that's the goofiest is fucking modern kids, man. They don't know how to behave themselves. No respect. It's going to get to the point where we're going to go to concerts and we're going to have to leave our phone at the door and all these other things because they just have no respect. Like, it's so funny. Rodney Dangerfield, he predicted it all. I can't get no respect. Alright, here we go.
Is it safe?
I am not sending
This time. Cyber, hello, Dipper J. Shots at South Park has taken at Disney since they won their legal case. Yes. You know, there's a new South Park game coming out called Snow Day. Kind of goofy looking, but I'm going to play it.
May you find a bond as strong as ours.
It is time. Good time, and Dipper G, we're about to get our Ikran. Yeah, the 70s Godzilla. I've watched the old ones, 50s, 60s. I love it.
Do not look down.
Right, that great famous move where he does a flying drop kick across. Yeah, they're still great days. Like, you know, holy shit. The old Saiban, like Ultraman and Kamen Rider and old Power Rangers and that. Yeah, just great fun. Good. Dudes just in suits, sweating their balls off, having the time of their life. Just goofy stuff. And we're just eating it up, you know. Great stuff. I mean, that's classics. Oh, this game never ceases to be beautiful, that's for sure. Is it as beautiful as Horizon? It's hard to tell, like, FPS. Not FPS, but first person versus third person. It's not a first person shooter. But you know what I mean. That's up to you. That comes down to your own preference. Horizon is gorgeous in its own right. I'd actually say that it's a little bit nicer. Horizon has this issue where it's so beautiful, it's so lush, that at times it's kind of overwhelming and messy. Whereas this just feels... It actually feels a little claustrophobic at times, but not in a bad way. Just I'm in a dense jungle. And that's something I've always kind of wanted. I haven't really felt that properly. Even like I played Sons of the Forest, I played Green Hell, and those feel isolating. They never feel claustrophobic. In fact, you start to see so many of the same fucking assets that you end up like, okay, like forest is just trees, you know, trees and caves. Can we open this up? Uncharted 4, I think, was one of the best kind of dense jungles, but it's only for a very short moment, so it kind of gets away with it, you know. Now, this one's called Take Flight. We're about to get our Ikran. I love these little catapult leaves. Oh, hello. That may be ours. I'm excited. Guess Across Spider-Verse was probably the best movie this year. It's a good question. There is a couple of Game Awards for that as well, which is odd when it's Game Awards, but anyway. I enjoyed Mario. It was very safe, you know. It was exactly... It didn't break any promises. It didn't do anything wow either, you know. Like, Chris Pratt was fine Mario. It was a fine movie. It was fine, you know. Sometimes I'd almost prefer them to take those risks, but you'll divide a fandom and they don't want that. But it's just another sign of how safe we have become. Disney is the epitome of safe. Like, you can see it in Marvel. The most exciting thing that Disney's done is the what if stuff. And it's been relegated to little animated shorts. Everything else is just safe. Safe writing. Make sure and have this kind of representation. Let's gender flip this and that, and for no damn reason. Like, give us a reason for it, you know? Even if it's something as goofy as like, oh, it's a separate universe. So I don't give a fuck. I just... They think... What's wrong with these executives is they think they're smarter than we are. Same with the writers.
How did you get up here so fast?
Ha! I spent my childhood climbing these mountains. I know all their tricks.
You're feeling better then.
In body.
Is this one you think you might get, Pyro? What do you think, dude? Kind of comes down to how much do you enjoy Avatar.
It is up to her.
Because you are knee deep in it when you play this, whether you like it or not. Oh, here we go. Hold to soothe.
Hey, did I meet you before?
Yeah, maybe. Did you help us? It's okay, it's okay. Are you gonna be my Ikran? The Ikran Rookery. I think he was supposed to teach us this, and I said, oh, careful, she's getting spooked. Now this might be a contextual.
I didn't mean to scare you.
Is it too late? There's a lot of contextual stuff in the game. You can turn it off in the menu, that's what I did. But it doesn't mean I won't fail things because I turned it off, do you get me? The Mountain Ikran.
Do not worry.
Yeah.
No self-respecting Ikran would accept the first attempt.
Right.
Continue your climb.
You gotta get them drunk first. Wait, what, sir?
I hope so.
It's not tail sex. Just reminds me of prom all over again. Yeah, probably. Okay, cool. It's expensive though, huh? I suppose you did win that competition. Did you end up doing anything with it in the end? I won't get you too far. It's the way it goes as well. Like fucking PlayStation, do not make that shit easy, do they? Good lord. But I'll be doing another cheeky giveaway for Star Wars Outlaws. I'm hoping that'll be April. Like, it's got April written all over it, but we'll see. Who knows anymore? I wasn't expecting 2025 for GTA 6, but I think that was a cheeky bit of internal delay. To us, it just is a date, right? But oh man, it's so beautiful. It looks like a parrot.
Hey,
same colors as a parrot. Man, we're going high.
Never guess where I am right
yes. Oh, look at this. That's one. Oh my god, we are high up, boys. Holy shit! Don't look down if you're afraid of heights. Beautiful. We're going up to these floating rocks. We're going to be jumping off, getting our Ikran. True Avatar moment.
You're not helping.
You have to tell Noor. He'll love it. Hang on. Better get a footstool.
You're a footstool. This is fun, man. The music, everything's coming together beautifully. Here's to massive entertainment. You guys are massive. Best thing to happen to Ubisoft in an age. Honestly, if Ubisoft were left to their own devices, they'd have another 16 fucking Assassin's Creeds and Far Cry's out. Oh yes, look at this game. There's the home tree over there. Wow. So many Ikrans up here. Which one will become ours? A lifelong bond. I love it. You can't deny that. Oh, what an incredible moment that was in the first movie. I will watch Way of Water. I tend to catch up on movies. Oh my god, I kind of just floated over there. I catch up on movies over the Christmas break for sure. I try to watch bits here and there. Just don't go to the cinema as much as I should. I think, trying to think of ones that really stuck with me over the last couple of years. Definitely Dune was amazing. The Batman was something special as well. Really, really enjoyed it. Never thought I'd live to see the day that I would get a noir, gritty Batman. It's fucking incredible. It's like something out of the 90s. Wonderful. I love like the Tim Burton ones, and Dark Knight's my favourite. But cannot deny. And just great to see Robert Pattinson just go from strength to strength, because he's another one, just like Matthew McConaughey, that is rising above the bullshit. You know, Matthew McConaughey was the dude with the abs. Take your shirt off, and that's it. That's all you're any good for. You know, 10 things I... No, not 10 things I hate about you. What was the one he was in? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and other shit like that. And he's like, this is not my legacy. This is not who I want to be. And he rose out of that. And honest to God, he's one of the best actors out there, Matthew McConaughey. Holy shit. Holy shit. Go watch, like, Dallas Buyers Club. Go watch Interstellar. Go watch Mud. Go watch Gold. Go watch even his moment in Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, fuck, I mistimed that. You know, the dude is rising up and up and up, and I wish him the best. And the same with Robert Pattinson. You know, fuck Twilight. Go watch The High Life. Go watch Good Time. Go watch Batman. Go watch Remember Me. Even, not Remember, was it Remember Me? I think it was Remember Me. I always get that confused with the game. Alright, looks like I'm missing one somewhere. Maybe that's it there. I tried to hit some. Oh, it was up there. I'm blind as a bat. Oh, shit! Whee! Whoa, it doesn't actually, like... Oh, there we go. I was waiting for the death. Nice. Gotta wait till you got your Ikran. Your journey has ended. It has. It has. Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah. It's really good, isn't it? It's not something that I thought I would like. I'm like, okay, this is a story about the AIDS pandemic during the 80s. Mostly gay men, you know. I was like, what the fuck? But it was spreading to everybody just because of the way it was happening. And Matthew McConaughey plays a straight man who contracted AIDS from a hooker. It's based on true stories. Really fucked up. Jared Leto's in it, and he's actually really good in it. Like, you know me, I shit on Jared Leto any chance I get. The dude's a chump. But he's good in that. And he plays a transvestite, so that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Good man, Leto. But yeah, it's good, really good. And then Jennifer Garner's in it. She also does a good job. She plays like a nurse in it, which is like conflicted because she wants to help these people. But it was at a time where people would not even touch people with AIDS. They thought they were lepers, you know. Very famous as well that Princess Diana shook the hands of someone suffering from AIDS. And it was another sign of how human she was, you know. That's why she was the people's princess. I mean, she was the best thing that ever happened to the royal family. And you know I hate the royals. And they killed her. There ain't no conspiracy about that one. As we'll never have that moment, and she'll never have her justice. But that was a setup, 100%. All right. Speaking of setups, we're getting closer to our Ikran. Come. The beautiful music as well. It gives me goosebumps. I love that kind of tribal music because there's such a deep connection. Usually save it for the endings of movies and that, but it's so wholesome and it's wonderful. See, if this game just gets out of its own way, let the game do its own beautiful storytelling. Instead of me falling down and going through menus and not wondering where the objective is, it just works.
I get chosen.
That's right. The Ikran must choose you. You can shove that tail in all you want, but if she says no, no nookie tonight. Here we go. Oh my god. Alright, I see you, Massive. Beautiful. Big smile on my face. Oh yeah, don't fall. It's not as if I already did. Scout's honor. Alright, we almost there?
The bond requires trust on both sides.
Yes.
I'm not sure she is ready to trust yet.
It's not that far of a fall, right?
Remember, the choice belongs to the Ikran, not to you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's gonna be it'll be third time the charm, you know it. It's okay. It's alright. It's just a little tail sex. She's like, I don't put out on the first date. It's alright. I don't pay the bill on the first date.
No, don't go.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna get you. Alright. It's a story thing. You're not doing nothing wrong.
What am I doing wrong?
You're okay. It's alright. Third time's the charm, you know? First a little kiss behind the ear. Second time's a little tweak of the nipple. And finally, she accepts you. Are we still talking about Avatar here? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Third time. Yeah. A third charm. You're making fun of me. Third time. That's what I call it. It's not pizza time. It's third time. Where's Cybergun? You know, the Americans call the shitter. The British call it the John. The Australians call it the Dunny, mate. I'm going to the Dunny. We call it third time. It's pizza time. Hey, I think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are actually in Fortnite. How dare you? Now you're gonna have to jump on it. You've already put your goddamn bridle on it. You're gonna have to jump on it. Just like the movie. Claim your Ikran. Rise above Navi. Serentu. Come here, bitch. This is basically when she's already taken the dick, but now she's got your balls in her mouth and she's running away. Good lord. Otherwise known as your wallet. Come back here. Ah, you shouldn't have left no limit on your credit card. Good guy. Have me some hot dog for lunch. Nice, dude. Just like Mickey Mouse. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Are we going down here? Gnarly, dude. Come here, my beautiful Ikran. Ooh, nice. Alright, the mushrooms are kicking in again. Trouble. Touch. Oh my. Is it as good for you as it was for me? Now where to? Get back here. We have to go down before we can get up. Or maybe this was a separate way. No, it is. Nice. Can't help but think of Half-Life every time I climb up those vines. How are you always ahead of me?
The bond is a precious thing to be cherished. A life linked forever with your own.
I'm going in raw dog though. How precious is that? Fucking precious.
I met Zome at this very spot.
Oh. Yeah, some Navi have lost their lives trying to get an Ikran. Like a crocodile they. Do we get to pick one? Which one we want? I don't think so. It's got to be that blue-green one. Look at them all. Soothe the Ikran.
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
Not unless you're into that sort of thing. Come on.
Baby, can I hold you tonight?
It's okay. Come on. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad.
Wait, I didn't mean to scare you.
Fuck. Wait, she's not flying away this time. It's okay. It's okay. Look at those almost butterfly wings. Beautiful. Hello. Hello. What are we gonna call her? Oh, fuck. Okay. I think this is the context stuff I turned off and I shouldn't have. It's a little bit harder. Careful. Careful. Damn it! You fucking bitch! Alright, let's see. Name cannot be changed. I don't get to pick my own name. Oh, Carol? Carol. Storm. Fury. Nimun. I like this red one. We call her Carol. Let's call her Carol. At least not Karen, you know. I think Carols are pretty cool. But Karens are scary. Let's go Carol. Carol! Alright, you want to name your Ikran Carol? Yes, I do. Why is that there? There's no... I can't... Okay. Carol is...
I think I'll call you... Carol.
And he's like, I'm a boy. Yes, yes you are. A Christmas Carol.
It is wondrous
Carol!
to thought alone. To touch the mind of another.
Sweet talking to a lady. I'm trying. It's not good enough. She didn't care about my sweet nothings.
You must secure the bond.
It was a careless whisper. And she's deaf.
How do I...
Damn. That was irritating. Alright, let's go. There you go. Let's go, Carol. Me and you. Let's go. Free luck speed burst. Yes.
Yes! We did it, girl! You did it!
Right?
Thank you.
That one took
Thank you.
many, many tequilas.
Let's think. Feel what to do.
How high can we go? Holy shit. Nice zoom out on the camera as well. That's great. That feels fucking amazing. They should have just let that take over by a cutscene there. That was awkward for no reason. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Look down while flying. Yes. We can feed her. Cool. So what are we gonna feed her? Jotun egg. Feed. Okay.
You hungry, girl? You want it?
Nice. Because she gets her own stuff. Enjoy your first flight. Oh, I will. Regenerate health and stamina. Nice. God, this is the moment I wanted in the game. Let's see, 4 minutes on speed boost, is it? Cool. They know what they're doing. Almost feels better than the water wing from Horizon. Wonder can we jump off whenever we want. Clan favor. Carol! Alright. Carol is your name. Go to skills. I think this will probably open up a new window, will it? Yes, it will. There it is. The Rider. An Ikran Rider can become formidable through their shared bond. Can we fight on Ikran back, maybe? Let's see. Barrel roll. Hey, you always need a barrel roll. Look at how high they went. Jeez. We got aerial fishing. Cool. Ox previous skills. More fishing. Lots of fishing there. Okay, cool. Experienced flyer. Stamina cost for maneuvers like barrel roll and flight boost is halved. We got flying takedown. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Alright, so it has to be staggered first. Okay, they're scorpions. We have energy, favorite food, and then finally harmonious rider. Oh, this one's connected to the horse. Cool. The dire horse. Alright. Nice. Let's start off. Have 4 skill points. Lovely. Yeah, takedown is sick, but it has to be stunned first. Interesting. We'll swoop down. Alright. Memories of the Rider. Beautiful. Let's try that barrel roll. The meme is alive and well. Do barrel roll.
We should get going. Hope the Oranahe hunters agreed to help us. I bet you've seen those nasty RDA balloons, haven't you, girl?
Those guys just suspended midair there?
Come on. So. Let's find Ekua.
So how do I do a barrel roll then? There it is. How's it going, lads? Forget how to fly? I don't think I can attack it at all, can I? And I can't fight on it. I don't think, can I? Okay, here we go. Alright, that's not too bad. I've seen worse, I've seen better. Definitely get that takedown. Let's try the blazing bow on it. Not bad at all, not bad. See, where's the blazing bow part? I see no blazing squad, maybe. Nice. Dive, dive, dive. Let's see who hits the bottom first. Yeah. Confirm kill. Motherfucker. That's right. You're messing with Carol. I remember that bit in Way of the Water where the majestic Carol rode around destroying everyone. I can't make it work, I'm sorry. I don't think there's such a thing as the majestic hero known as Carol. It just doesn't work, you know. Anyway, look at Dune. It always cracks me up that everyone has these beautiful names and it's like, hi, I'm Paul. I'll be your messiah today. I will save the people. I'm Paul. But, you know, for all the people out there called Paul, respect, you know, you finally got some representation. But I mean, nearly every hero in every video game is called John or Jack, so. Alright. Let's see, can I jump off here and then call my Ikran? Ah! Not high enough, so I broke my ankle. Nice. Damn you, Carol. I'm gonna call her Carol, and her last name will be Vorderman. Carol Vorderman was this chick from, she was a bit of a presenter on Countdown, and you'd basically ask her to put out some letters, but she'd wear the odd little skimpy. She'd wear the skimpy dresses. Nice. I need these. Where did you go, Carol? Where did you go? Oh, I didn't know. What am I pinging? Oh yeah, because there's a co-op. Carol! Come pick me up. I think I saw your undercarriage there for a second. Undercarriage. That's a cute little noise she makes. How am I going to get rid of that ping? Fuck off! Alright. So you can pick a male Navi if you want, and there's a couple of voices and that, but... Yeah. You see how they rendered stuff. Stuff's just fucking static in midair till you come in contact with it. You know, this. Hell yeah, Morphus, how you doing? Where's your cosplay, right? For fuck's sake, where is it? Where is it? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are you the same person as yesterday? That's 2 people in 2 days that can't wait a minute for somebody to answer them in chat. Did you lose your account and make a new one? Come clean. Now is the time. Don't ignore me. I'm not a babysitter. I'm not here for attention-starved children. You're gonna have to get that from your nanny. The nanny that you named Mummy because your own mother didn't give a shit about you. It's the nanny name for Anne. Yeah, speed boost feels nice. Hopefully we can improve that. We'll see. The dive feels good. Barrel roll is nice enough. There seems to be a bit of a cooldown on it. It's not always happens immediately. And the fighting feels pretty nice as well. I wasn't expecting us to be able to use the guns. That means there's a possibility for us to be able to use like a rocket launcher when we're flying around. It's crazy. Nice. Definitely feels a bit better than the water wing. The water wing felt nice as well in Horizon, but there was parts of it where I guess I was just salty because they left it to the last, you know. But, you know, I was under the impression that we could fly really fast underwater. It was only for that little one mission. We'll see. The question is, how do you do it for Horizon 3? You know, if you don't start off the gate with us being able to fly around, you're kind of, fortunately, going to reach this point where you're like, is it amnesia? Like, why have we lost half this stuff? It's a hard thing to do because you got to understand, even if it's the 4th or 5th entry in the series, it's always someone's first game. And if you leave things where they left off, you risk alienating a new audience to try and do both. I'm just glad to have got this. This is all I wanted. How's it going, Dynamite? Hello, hello. Cyber, are you going to bathe in Sharpie liquid and get lead poisoning? Hopefully. I should. I should. Haha. People want me to do cosplay. What kind of cosplay? I'll be like, it's because of the Houdini part. I know you can't really cosplay Houdini. You can wear like a straitjacket maybe. People still think he's a magician, for God's sake. I'm not here to entertain the masses. That's what schools are for. God forbid they ever pay attention. It's as much the student's fault as it is the teacher. That's why, like, I think online schools would even be a bit better. Because think about this, right? Say you had maths class and you had to go through a teacher. You didn't like that teacher. And you've got like 15 maths teachers to pick from until you find one you like. Hell yeah. But then the social structure of school is so important to a child. Even during moments of bullying and all that, which sucks, of course. But these are rites of passage. It's when you make or break and become the person you're going to become. Are you going to just let them treat you like a piece of shit and you just walk away and suppress all that anger and turn into a very angry, selfish person because you didn't stand up to a couple of bullies? Or do you kick the shit out of them? You know? Life is Lords of the Flies. Might be a kid's movie about survival, but it's actually a giant lesson for your entire life. Do not let people walk all over you. Pick your battles. Choose them and fight them wisely. Don't let anybody walk all over you. You'll have your moments where you're going to have to bite your tongue. But there is a time to speak the fuck up. And this game is gorgeous. How you guys doing?